Yeah, I just hope that we learned out of this. We have to take it serious till the last minute. We have to fight defensively, especially to the last minute. Surely, I know we have our offensive strength and we will create chances and we have to score. And I'm very pretty much sure we will score, but it's very, very important that everybody's on his toes till the last minute. And like I said, we took a lot of learnings from Chad, and I have a very, very good feeling that we can hold the zero in this game, and we'll be able to score 1 or 2 goals. Yeah, actually, I don't live too much in the past. We have to think about tomorrow. We have to win this game, and then we see. In a normal scenario, we still need to win the second game as well, or play a draw as well. So we have to take it game by game. We don't think too far. Surely I'm not thinking too much about myself. It's about the team, and we want to win this game tomorrow, and then we see. So we are in a comfortable position that we can look on ourselves, and we want to win this game. And I think if we win this game, we have a high probability to qualify for the World Cup. And but this is just the first step, and maybe we have to do a second one in Accra. But we're looking at this game, and we want to win this game. And whatever happens, we can't control. We can't have an influence, and we can just concentrate on.
Of the Ghana Black Stars, Coach Otuado there, speaking to the communications director of the Ghana Football Association, Henry Asante Chu. And on that note, I welcome you once again to the Wednesday edition of the Sports Daily. My name is Josiah Okokwe. It's not just a normal Wednesday. Today is a special Wednesday because the Black Stars of Ghana could be booking qualification to the 2026 FIFA World Cup in the USA, Canada, and then also Mexico. And that is the game. That is the hurdle. That is the challenge in their way for now. It's Central African Republic, who have only 5 points from 8 games played so far this season. But can the Black Stars, who are overwhelming favourites, win this game and book qualification to the World Cup? I'll be introducing my guests in the studios pretty shortly, but the lineups are out. Let's quickly take a look at the lineups named by Coach Otuado, the players named by Coach Otuado. So the starting 11 has Benjamin Asari in post. There's Caleb Urenchi. There's Thomas Tepate. There's Mohamed Salisu. Abdul Fattah Isaac, who starts for the first time for the Black Stars in a very long time, maybe in over a year. There's Kwesi Zibo, who also started that game against Mali. There's Jordan Ayew, who will be leading the side. Antoine Semenyo is in some red-hot form for Bournemouth in the Premier League. Gideon Mensah will be playing at left back. Mohamed Kudus, and then also Alexander Jiku. And that is the starting 11. And would really want to hear from you, would really love to hear from you, because right after the Sports Daily ends, we'll be live on our YouTube channel, on our Facebook for that watch party where we all get to watch. We bring you updates from Morocco at the start, Dihone de Meknes. I'm in the studios currently with Nanidu and then also Felix Romac. They'll be joining us for the watch party. This is a special Wednesday edition of the Sports Daily. We are talking exclusively about the Black Stars. Welcome, gentlemen.
Thank you.
Okay,
thank you.
So let me start off with you. We've seen the lineup. I want you to break down that lineup for me. Which formation do you think we are going with?
The typical Otuado, this is a 4-2-3-1 formation.
Is that 4-2-3-1 formation?
Yeah, so Benjamin Asari is starting in post. I see Caleb
Urenchi at right back.
At right back, and then Salisu, and then Alexander Jiku as the centre backs.
Okay.
And then at left back, I'm seeing what's the name? I think I saw Gideon Mensah playing in there, and then Kwesi Zibo and Pate will be the double pivots. Okay. But you see Zibo doing more of the defensive work, and then Thomas Pate progressing the ball up front, and then at the wings, which is in midfield, you see how do you call it? Antoine Semenyo probably playing at the right side, or the left side, and then cutting with the right, and then you see Fattah Isaac playing from the right side and cutting it into the left. And then you have Mohamed Kudus playing behind Jordan.
Fair enough.
So that's a typical
good tactical breakdown. I'll be bringing Nanidu in shortly. But then let me remind you that Sports Daily is proudly brought to you by Kojak Charcoal. So if you have stains, on your teeth from cola, from smoking, from whatever it is, or from not perhaps brushing your teeth regularly, then all you need to get yourself is the Kojak P toothpaste and the Kojak F toothpaste together with their mouthwash for effective, clean white teeth as well. Sometimes you take in something, food, either hot or cold, but then you have shocks. Then the Kojak F and Kojak P toothpaste will really be of good help for you. Kojak Pharma is located in Accra at Okanshi. 053-107-0020 is your number. Then in Kumasi, KJT Market facing Roman Hill, 0531-069945 is their number. It's now time to bring in Nanidu. Nanidu, I want us to critically look at this team. Why not a 3-back? We saw the 3-back system from Coach Otuado in our game against Mali. Is this telling us that he believes that Central African Republic is relatively weaker, so he would rather go in for more goals?
I'm sure it's because of that, because I see a typical 4-3-3 formation in this setup, the same as the 4-2-3-1, depending on how.
So maybe when we are progressing the ball, it's 4-3-3, but when we have to defend,
then Kudus will be behind the main center forward. So it's more like a 4-3-3. Kudus will join the midfield when we are defending, together with Kwesi Zibo and, of course, Thomas Partey. So Zibo will be the main DM, and Thomas Partey will be the main number 8, and with Kudus as a typical number 10. I prefer the is Fatawi Issahaku coming in for Alidu Seidu in my preferred first 11. So it means the coach is comfortable with this kind of setup. He wants to bring the best out of these guys in a game like this. They really want to get a win so that the game in Ghana will be more like a party game for the Black Stars of Ghana. So it's a big game against Central African Republic.
Obviously, it is a big game. Kickoff is in the next 11 minutes. But let's take a look at the fixtures coming up in other games as far as the World Cup qualifiers is concerned for CAF. So Ghana is playing, but then in Group I, where Ghana finds itself, there are other games also coming up because Madagascar is traveling all the way to play against Comoros. So that's how the table looks like. But we'll be looking at the fixtures as well to see which teams are playing which teams. You have Madagascar trailing Ghana by 3 points. Comoros are also still in contention to qualify to the World Cup. There's Mali. They are totally out of contention, but then there's a playoff for them. But these are the fixtures for today, where you have Central African Republic hosting Ghana in Morocco. There's Comoros also taking on Madagascar in Moroni. There's Chad also. They'll be staying in N'Djamena. They'll be playing against Mali. Tanzania also hosts Zambia. There's Niger also taking on Congo later today. Now let's take a look at the other fixtures also for match day 9 of the CAF World Cup qualifiers. Ethiopia against Guinea-Bissau. Mauritius against Cameroon. Eswatini will take on Angola. Libya and Cape Verde ended in a 6-goal thriller. So it means that Cape Verde will have to hold on. They've not qualified for the World Cup yet. There's Sierra Leone against Burkina Faso. And then Djibouti also hosting Egypt. Felix, these are the fixtures. Let's really take a closer look at the other fixtures in our group. Madagascar against Comoros will be that game, or Comoros against Madagascar will be the game everyone will be looking at.
Well, I think that for the two teams, they will want to get a win. They all have individual ambitions. For Madagascar, they know very well that a win against Comoros means that they can still chase Ghana, for that particular soul ticket. And then Comoros also feel that it is not over yet, because we shouldn't forget the fact that there is a slot for the 4 of the best second place team that will go into the playoff. Currently, Gabon lead that particular slot, but it means that if you also get a good valuable point in some of your games, you can actually get one of the 4 tickets available for the second place position. So they'll still go into that game knowing very well that it is an important game. But for Ghana, a draw, we will be happy with it. Probably Madagascar win would also be very okay for us, because it means that the Comoros' dreams of qualifying to the World Cup is totally.
But I think that's what we need heading into the last game. Where...
No. As for I said on the One Top podcast some few days ago, I want us to go into this particular game knowing very well that we need 3 points. Let's get the job done for ourselves. We don't want to do any calculations and all that. Go in there. I love the setup. I love the lineup. It's a very offensive-minded lineup. I see 2 players up front who can progress the ball well from the flanks. And I think that this will be a game where I see the Black Stars dominating and outscoring the Central African Republic. But we shouldn't forget that in our last 3 games against Central African Republic, it has been very close.
Yeah, very.
You can't remember the 4-3 win, the 2-1 win. It is very, very close. In fact, we've considered in the last 3 games we've played against them. It tells you that they are very, very, first of all, they are very unpredicted side. They play with a 3-back
formation. And sometimes a team will set up in a 3-back formation because they want to be very difficult to break down. And I think that we would be seeing that in their game today.
Now, there's still that game that everyone will be looking at because the two teams, fortunately, are still in contention to qualify for the World Cup. Madagascar on 16 points, Comoros are on 15 points. Now, these two teams are playing each other. Which of these two, what will be the best result that Ghanaians will hope for from that game?
No, Ghanaians should forget about the captain's wife. Concentrate on your game.
Forget about the captain's wife.
Forget about the captain's wife.
Okay.
Concentrate on your game, pick your 3 points, and try to look for what will happen in Ghana. So don't concentrate on the Madagascar Comoros game. Win your own. Ghana against Central African Republic is a game on a good day, whether it's a friendly game, AFCON qualifier, AFCON tournament, World Cup qualifier, World Cup game. Find a way to get the maximum 3 points. So you don't draw against Central African Republic and try to calculate a game against Comoros. So try everything possible to get the maximum 3 points against Central African Republic. That is the most important thing from the Ghanaians. And when you look at the setup the coach is using, he's going for a win. I wouldn't be surprised the first 45 minutes, maybe leading by 2 goals to now.
Wow.
Straight win for Black Stars is the most important thing Ghanaians want to see.
Straight win for Black Stars. Now, let's do some statistics as far as the FIFA World Cup qualification is concerned. Let's take a look at the goal scorers, the top goal scorers, where I believe there will be a Ghanaian interest. But how crucial will Jordan Ayew be to our chances today? Because he has the 3rd most goals. He's on 6, right behind Mohamed Salah, and then also Dennis Bouanga. How crucial will a goal from this guy, Jordan Ayew, be for the team today?
If you look at the kind of players that we have, the importance of Jordan Ayew, it's not just telling in the goals that he scored. He scored 6 goals in the qualifiers so far.
And in fact, he got a hat-trick against this team.
Central African Republic.
And you see, if you even put it in the global contest, he has the same amount of goals as a certain Lionel Messi for Argentina in the qualifiers. Wow. That tells you how significant his goals have been. But I'm not looking at Jordan Ayew and looking at goals. I'm looking at leadership. Okay. Because this is a Black Star setup that we've complained about when it comes to leadership. People feel that even Thomas Partey, who's supposed to show leadership qualities, has been a bit timid and all that. So, but in some few games that Jordan got hold of the captain's handbag, he's shown that there is quality in him and he's exhibiting that. So it's not just about the goals, but this is a crucial point where you need leaders both on and off the pitch. And on the pitch, he's starting, he's the captain. He needs to tell the boys, we are almost there, but we are not yet there. This is a huge game. Let's make sure that we kill this game as quickly as possible.
So Jordan Ayew makes his name also here as far as assists is concerned. So 6 goals, 5 assists. That makes it 11 goal involvement. Same as Lionel Messi, same as Erling Haaland as far as qualifies for the FIFA World Cup 2026 is concerned. But let's take a look at the countries with the most appearances at the AFCON, at the World Cup, and let's see what it will mean to Ghana to actually also book a place in the next World Cup. Because I know, so this is how it looks like. African teams with the most FIFA World Cup appearances. You have Cameroon with 8, and Cameroon are now, just sitting on a thin thread, on tenterhooks currently, because they stand a chance of not qualifying. Morocco have already qualified as Nigeria. They've also qualified for the 6th time, or 6 times already, but they are not going. Tunisia, there's Algeria, there's Ghana. So, Nanedu, let me bring you in. Ghana, if we've managed to qualify, that will be the 5th time we are qualifying to the World Cup. But you can see other countries on top of us might not actually make it to the World Cup.
Yeah, massive achievements for the Black Stars. When you look at the last 20 years, out of the 5 World Cup that we've seen, Ghana has qualified on 4 different occasions. And they're the only team from Africa who have qualified 4 out of the 5 World Cup in the last 20 years. So massive achievement for the Black Stars of Ghana.
Interesting. So massive achievement. Thanks so much to Nanidu and then also Felix Romac. Earlier on, we had Wunam Chirifo Haruna, the son of Haruna Idrisu here. We spoke about Kick Nation Agency, one of the best agencies. But our attentions will swiftly turn to the Black Stars of Ghana, who are in action against Central African Republic. We won't leave you hanging, so we ask you to join us on YouTube, Facebook, and then also as we bring to you the watch party in that game involving Central African Republic and then also the Black Stars of Ghana. As I speak to you, the players are on the pitch. National anthems are being sung, and very soon hostilities will begin. Thanks so much for having you on the Wednesday edition of the Sports Daily. My name is Josao Kuku. Our programs do still continue, so don't flick that dial. You just leave it here, right here, for sports, entertainment, and more. Bye for now. All right, so like we rightly promised you, it's the watch party for that match day 9 encounter between the Black Stars of Ghana and then also Central African Republic at the Stade de Honneur de Meknes in Morocco, where the Black Stars of Ghana are just a win away from sealing qualification to the next FIFA World Cup. My name is Josiah. We are live on your YouTube channel. That's Max TV GH. That's where we are. And then also on Facebook, Max TV Ghana. And then also on X, Max TV Ghana. And I'm here with my regular suspects, just like we always do on the One Top podcast, Nanedu, and then also Felix Rumak, where they'll be giving us, those incisive analysis, the tactical, from a tactical point of view, and then also what they believe Coach Otuado would need to do, and also, some reactions as well from my guys. So let me welcome you once again. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit the bell, and then also like, share, and comment. Already, the game has started. 3 minutes into that game, Ghana are drawing goalless against Central African Republic. And you'd always expect a very, very, very difficult game in the penultimate round of fixtures in the World Cup qualifiers. Good afternoon, gentlemen, and welcome. It's the Black Stars. That's the reason why we're here. I believe everyone is just gearing up for the USA, Canada, and Mexico. I have my passport ready. I don't know if you do. But, Felix, the Black Stars came close to scoring. So, I think from time to time, we just need to update our viewers about this. And that's why we're here. Felix, welcome once again. And
thank you.
We saw the lineup, but have you been pleased with the lineup so far?
Oh, yes. I think that it was a lineup that, I was expecting. I'm sure Nanedu, gave his probable starting 11 and just, I think, missed by a player. But I love the fact that we are going in for the 4-3-2 formation. If you're attacking, more like a 4-3-3. It's quite good. My only problem with the Blasters in recent time has been the fact that Gideon Mensah have kind of dipped in form because he looks at the bench and it feels like there's nobody to replace
him. Do you have something against that guy?
No, I don't have. I like him. So if he's going bad, I'll tell him.
Let me
tell you something. No, I'm not being. Let me tell you something. When we played USA in that friendly game,
right, Timothy, so here on a counter break now, but I don't think anything can come out of that because it's been.
See, that is where they are very dangerous. They are very unpredictable side.
Sure,
you can't predict them, and they don't create a lot of chances. But the little chances that they create, they can hurt you in those moments. See, a team that has scored 3 goals against Ghana before shouldn't be underrated in any game. Okay. And I am very cautious because we sat here about a month ago. We went to Chad. We were all certain that we are picking up 3 points. And we saw a very shameful performance from the Blaster players. I don't want to blame Otuado, but the posture of the boys in that particular game, it felt like the normal Monday Stars game that they've been playing at Ajingano. I don't know. You understand? But it is a World Cup qualifier. But I'm hoping that lessons have been learned from that game. We've had a very good result against Mali. But this is the time we kill off and end that World Cup qualification by making
about 5 minutes played, but nothing checked in from the Black Stars of Ghana. Yes, they're overwhelming favorites to win this particular one because they are just 1 win away from making their 5th World Cup appearance in the last 5 editions. I'm still here with Nanedu and then also Felix Rumak. We're here to bring you updates, reactions, everything this game is about. And Ghana are now in possession, and we don't know what they're doing for now, but let's just hold it there. Nanedu, with the squad you've seen, with this setup, are you content? You think, yes, you missed by just a person or just a player with your probable lineup and then the confirmed lineup. But then, are you pleased? And what do you think we would have to do in this game to win?
I think, you can even see from their body language that they are eager to pick the 3 points. Bono. They can see they really want to pick the 3 points in the game today, and they are eager for it. Right from the minute 1 to minute 5, we are putting a lot of pressure on the Central Republic defense. You want to score at least the first goal in the first 20 minutes of the first half and get the game going. That is one thing you can see from the play that we are seeing on the screen. So Blaster is eager to get a win. Thomas Partey, I want to see him more in the midfield, try to show the direction of to how the team will play. So I have to believe in this Blasters and that we will find a way to score in the first 20 minutes of the first 45 minutes. We are eager to pick the win. They are playing well. Now you can see, how they start from the back to the midfield, especially when the ball goes to Mohamed Salisu. How he passed well with the left foot in the heart of defense is helping our team. So have that belief that we are going to score in the first 20 minutes.
My pundits are quite optimistic. It's Black Stars approaching. Not the best of balls, but it's a quarter to the Black Stars. And we are just hoping. But the Kwesizibo, Thomas Partey.
But the corner is dangerous.
It's a dangerous corner, though. But let's see what they can do with that one. And another corner, and I don't know. Yes,
in recent time, it looks like Kudus is direct.
No, but that's the game. That's Kudus' game. Like, you talk about directness. And
previously, it was not like that.
Of course, I think that, you see, sometimes you also need a little bit of education from club level. And I think Thomas Frank has told about Spurs that you can go a bit direct. And we saw it in the goal that he scored against was it Wolves in the Leeds United in the Premier League. So it's good. And I'm also waiting for when he will start to release the ball as quickly as possible. I think, in fact, he started doing that. But you see, in games that the set pieces are very, very important. I quite remember, the last time we scored from a set piece was Jordan Ayew Thomas Partey in that win against, was it the same Central African Republic? In the qualifier. So it is important that we try as much as possible to make use of set pieces. And it's something that Ghanaian, especially our Black Stars, have failed to do in recent times. Free kicks, set pieces, we have not been able to, make use of it. I don't know if the team has a set piece coach, because in modern day football now, teams are getting defensive coaches and set pieces. Exactly. So if you qualify to the World Cup, these are some of the things that we really need to, because a lot of the European teams and a lot of the South American teams will come with coaches in specific areas that are very important to the team. So you have a set piece coach, you have a defensive coach, and some will even come in with offensive minded or attacking coaches as well.
All right, so we just had our first shot on target. That one was from Kudus, but I don't think that will be threatening them. But Abdul Fattah Issahaku is making his first start a year for the Black Stars. After
almost 2 years.
Almost 2 years,
The last time he actually played for the Black Stars was against Central African Republic.
Really? Yeah, it's close to 2 years now since he last played for us, because we played against Central African Republic in June 2023.
Yes.
So it's been 2 years since he last played for. Yeah, of course. So it's been a long time. But what does this mean? Because for some of these players, Felix or Nanedu, it would mean a lot for him to come back. The other day, I heard him speaking to his own teammates who also ironically suffered an ACL. And they were both out for, over 6 months. They both came back, and it was Ali to say he's on the bench. But for Fattah Issahaku, this would mean a lot to him.
Yeah, he was exposed to the international world when he was playing for our junior national teams. There's Mauritania about 5 years ago. He was a key man in that Abdul Karim Zito's under 20 side that won the AFCON. So national team we are seeing so set players, they always feel like they have something to offer the national team. In that particular squad, Pestos Bois, Free Ebanye, Frank Asinki, they were all part of that particular team. Who won the AFCON. The only thing is that year, COVID didn't.
COVID, we didn't get to see these guys play at the World Stage.
Under 20 World Cup. So most of these players feels like national team we are seeing now. So they have a lot to offer the national team when there's an opportunity for them to also show what they can do with the Black Stars. At this stage, you need to prove your point when they get a starting 11 for the Black Stars. This boy was playing for a Division 2 side when he was starting the first game for the Black Stars of Ghana.
All right, so breaking, Madagascar are 1 up against Comoros. Yeah. So that changes the entirety of the standards. It changes the whole complexion of the standards, because Madagascar just took the lead against Comoros, and this should be interesting.
So a win for Madagascar would take them to 19 points.
Yes.
To 19 points. So if in case we get a draw against Central African Republic, it means we have to win at all costs against Comoros in Ghana.
Exactly.
So the Black Stars will have to win today in Morocco. And the Black Stars team pressure also when they are playing at home, especially when you need a win to qualify for something. They play under a lot of pressure.
Exactly.
So they have to find a way to get a win in Central African Republic. Same way, so you put in more effort. Somebody need to tell the players on the pitch that Madagascar is leading.
But would it be necessary for us to tell them that Madagascar are winning currently?
There's somebody to communicate to them. You see, but I think that the communication will come after. You also don't want to put a lot of pressure on them. It's just the opening 12 minutes of the game. But you see, the truth is, I'm expecting Madagascar to win. This particular game is not in Comoros. They are playing the game at the Felix of February Stadium in Abidjan. So it is more like a neutral ground. And that is why I'm expecting Madagascar.
That could be the reason why they've lifted.
Of course. You understand? Game. So I'm not expecting Comoros to go back to Comoros after the game. They will surely stay.
I thought that game was in Morocco.
No.
It's not even. Wow.
It's in Ivory Coast. So I'm sure they will wait after that and come for the Ghana game. But it is a huge motivation for Madagascar. But at this point, it is not in your hands. That is the most difficult aspect for Madagascar. Can go on and win as many by many goals that they want. But for now, I think that for them, the target is that 4 places.
Maybe a dangerous fire. The goals between Ghana and Madagascar is very important.
I don't think it's dangerous.
It's a lot of goal difference.
See, I don't think it's even
about 3 or 4.
You see,
3 or 4.
The reason why
we are on plus 11, and I think they are on plus 5 or so.
The reason why we shouldn't even worry about goal difference is that
are they on plus 9?
We Ghana
are on plus 11.
You see,
the reason why we are on plus 11 and Madagascar on plus 8 now after scoring. So they are now on plus 8.
The reason why
we are plus 11. So 3 goals different.
The reason why I don't even want us to worry about all these calculations is we have it in our hands. Win this game, win against Comoros at home.
Qualifier.
For Comoros at home, I know we are, because now they are totally out of it. They are totally out of it because they won't need the points for anything.
My fellow, I don't think they're dangerous because they are the only team I was in the group. So when you are playing against such a team, you have the mindset that they can beat us.
You see, Nanedu, if we can't beat Comoros in Accra, see, they beat us in Comoros.
There's no need going to the World Cup.
Yeah, they beat us in Comoros. I raise my hands. I give them the credit. They beat us in Cameroon. Fine. But I won't be okay for Comoros to come to the Accra Sports Stadium and beat Ghana. No. They shouldn't even beat any Ghanaian club. That is the truth.
Comoros.
Wow. That is what I'm telling you.
Like they
are good, but I'm telling you,
as if they are not good.
No, I'm not. See, I'm saying this because the condition they find themselves in, there is no motivation.
But we saw the same thing with Sudan, and they ended up beating Ghana to qualify to the AFCON.
No, but at that particular time, the dynamics were different. Kwesi Appiah wanted to tell you people that he was better than Otuado. So he needed to win that particular game.
Why is he not making it to the World Cup?
Why is he not making it? But look, would you have survived the same group Kwesi Appiah?
And why would we survive the group with Mali? No,
would you? Would you compare the Mali team to Senegal team?
50 minutes, please.
Would you compare the Mali team to Senegal team?
At start, Honor, Dionne, the Meknes, the Black Stars are still drawing. But the bad news for the Black Stars of Ghana is that
it's not bad news.
Madagascar are currently one up against Comoros. And so that puts Comoros on 19 points now.
19 points.
Madagascar on 19 points.
Plus 2 goals.
Ghana on 20 points. So just 1 point currently separating the two of us. But that is still not anything, to be cheerful about because Ghana will still need a win. And if Madagascar should win and we should also win, it means it will go down to the very last day or the last game of the qualifiers.
No, if we both win, there is nothing.
So we have the table currently, and
yes.
Madagascar on that's the before prior to this game. But you add 3 to Madagascar, that takes them to 19. You add 1 to Ghana because we are drawing now, that takes us to 20. So that is where it gets.
Win against Comoros and you qualify.
But you
win against Comoros, you qualify.
But you see, won't head-to-head coming?
No, it's goal difference.
And the first thing is goal
difference. That means that it is important that we.
But it's so far the Black Stars. We've seen the Black Stars play. They've been lively, but nothing threatening. It's now Abdul Fattah Sahaku into the box and they've won themselves a corner. But that's what you want to see from them. Yes. At least more attacking because without due respect to the Central African Republic team, they have nothing to lose in this game.
They have nothing to lose, but they won't also lie down for you people to walk over them. And like I said, in the last 3 games, they've always been very difficult to play against. If you look at their shape currently, they are playing with the three at the back. And then when they are defending, it's almost like 5 at the back. So it's going to be very difficult for you to penetrate them directly. And that is the reason why Otuado is trying to use the wingers in Antoine Semenyo.
I'm sure so much to say Madagascar.
What's on today?
Madagascar.
Maybe. If
they know it's on the pitch. Madagascar is leading.
Maybe somebody will have to tell them. But
perhaps you. But we spoke. I asked if it was okay to tell them that Madagascar.
I wouldn't have rushed to tell them. Probably I'll give them that information
at halftime.
At halftime, because at this particular, I also don't want them. Sometimes when there's so much pressure on you, you can make mistakes. Play your ordinary game. Just buy your time. Create the chances, and then you will be able to score. It shouldn't be any difficult. So currently, this is the group. So 19 points for Madagascar, 20 points for for Ghana as it stands, because Madagascar.
So you see the goal difference now, and it's clear. Plus 11 for Ghana, plus 8.
Yeah.
And there's a likelihood that Madagascar could be scoring more. So now it's better we deal with the points.
And then there's a likelihood that we also win this game and score.
No. Once you win, it's about winning. It's not about scoring.
What?
Ghana is more about the points than any other thing.
No, that's what I'm saying. We also score and win. We will outscore them. We will outscore Central African Republic. Unless maybe you don't believe your own friend.
No, I don't believe.
You have so much belief in
it. Problem is, I don't want the situation that I see a show Ghana and Sunday qualify. That pressure, I don't want it.
No, but it's still the pressure sometimes. It comes with a game. It comes with it. You get it. I just don't think you have to do it the easy way. It's always the hard way, and maybe that's what the boys want to do. But then it's now the Central African Republic in possession now. Then that's what we are witnessing currently. The Black Stars haven't really threatened. We've seen just one shot on target. It was through Mo Kudus. We've not seen the best of Antoine Semenyo, the most informed player perhaps in the Premier League. We've not seen the best of Abdul Fattah Issahaku. So far, Jordan has been a mere spectator. Sibo has been a bit more physical and aggressive in midfield, but Thomas Partey is nowhere to be found.
I think Fattah Issahaku has been very lovely, because if you look at the 3 corner kicks that we've gotten in the game so far, it came from the side of the pitch. But I think that our build up hasn't been that bad. Just that our final decision making in the final third hasn't been spot on, and we haven't made good use of the set pieces that has come in through the corner kicks. But so far, I don't want us to be under pressure. Just keep the ball, try and make simple passes. For instance, something like this, too much hold up by Kudus, release the ball as quickly as possible, and that is a very good opportunity. And this could even be the time maybe goal.
The Black Stars can score a goal, because now it looks like they are turning the heat on, the energy.
So you see the build-up for this particular instances. Benjamin Asari got the ball, gave it to Salisu to Zibo to Kudus. Kudus sent a long one to Fattah Issahaku, and then we are in the 18.
In a situation like this, when you have a direct winger, you could have scored from that angle.
Yes.
Okay. But a left-footed player would like to cut in again with a left foot. At that time, the defenders will be covering.
The Black Stars have got a corner. That's the 5th corner. Does that also give you an indication what they've been doing so far in the first 18, 20 minutes?
Yeah, I think that we've been attacking so well from the right side, of the pitch, and we've been able to result in 5 corner kicks. But my disappointment is the fact that we are not taking advantage. We are not making good use of the set pieces, because they are part of the game. We need to see Arsenal is scoring from set pieces. Chelsea is scoring from most of the European teams. That is the thing.
But the other that we scored from against Mali from a
corner. So the consistency should be there.
Yeah.
You also expect to score a corner.
No, but I'm saying that. But if you have teams that are scoring about 5 of the 10, 12 corners that they get,
okay, so this corner could yield something, and that's what we are listening to. And the Black Stars of Ghana have actually taken the lead. So Ghana one up now, and it means we've restored that lead at the top of the table back to 3, and that's it. So we spoke about scoring from corners, and that was a tiny header.
That is my boy, Mohamed Salisu.
No, that's a tiny header. That's what you expect from
So that is what I was.
No, that's what I'm expecting. I think you expect.
Yeah,
you expect.
You need to score from the corner kicks, because you can't be creating a lot of corner kicks and not taking advantage.
But the delivery was sumptuous.
Solid.
That is my boy, Mohamed Salisu.
And so the president of the Ghana Football Association is there. And you can imagine what this means. This game would mean to this team. No,
the last Black Stars game against Mali, the central defender Alexander Diku scored for us.
Yeah.
Today's game, Mohamed Salisu.
But that was a great delivery from Kudus. Yeah. So in his last 2 games for club and country, he's been involved in 3 goals, 2 assists, and 1 goal. That's good for.
So it means Kudus in recent times, or you're productive.
Yeah, very.
In terms of the up front,
very.
When he was playing for West Ham during the days under David Moyes, he came to Black Stars. One of the things I need the bonnet to say, over elaboration on the ball, too much in his games.
But I think he's shown maturity now.
And Thomas Frank is playing direct. And the maturity about the game. Who said there are a lot of players he's fighting that position with? Matisse Tel is on the bench. Matisse Tel moved from Bayern Munich to Tottenham Hotspur because of playing time. Yeah. So over Tottenham Hotspur, now still you're not getting enough playing time. You need to make a case for yourself when you get the opportunity to be in the starting lineup. Kudus obviously is a star boy for Tottenham Hotspur, but the impact is the reason why he's a star boy. Thomas Frank, I can watch him during the weekend. Say he's the best in the upfront players that you have in the Tottenham team.
Wow.
But the only thing is, not all struggle.
Was he trying to just heap praises on him, or he's serious?
He's a star boy. He is.
Look at there's Brennan Johnson, there's Richarlison, there's Wilson Odobert.
No, but look at the stats.
There's James Madison.
Look at the stats. His assist this season, his take on is the best in the European top 5 league.
Okay, so Ghana come on, another counter attack, but this time it's gone begging because nothing productive was made out of it. But the performance so far hasn't been bad. A bit more physical from the boys. And then I nearly asked about Caleb Yuenchi so far in that right back position. And would you agree that despite the fact that he's not a natural right back, he's really made that position so he's played with so much ease.
So I'm sure that what Otuado will do is Otuado will look at the opponent and try to select his right back to suit the opponent. If you like Caleb Yuenchi,
he's not the best right back.
No, I'm making a point. If you look at Caleb Yuenchi, offensively, he's very, very good at that right back position. Defensively, Alidu comes in, and defensively, Alidu is better than Caleb Yuenchi. But we also have to agree that the reason why he's been very good offensively is the fact that he's more like a trained a midfielder. He's traditionally he's a midfielder, so it's partially working for him at that right back position. But defensively,
but in recent times, those coaches who believe in those system that bring the best out of right back, they believe in a DM playing the right back position. Caicedo was doing that for Brighton and Hove Albion. Reece James was doing that for Chelsea Football Club. It got to a time other players, Thomas.
I totally agree with that. As a midfielder, if you have different skill sets, it is very, very good. Offensively, he's very good. But what I'm saying, as a natural right back, defensively, he's not that solid. But I like it. He's been pragmatic. He knows when he has to go. He knows when he has to, so
defend. There's a chance there, and nearly the Black Stars nearly doubled their lead. Yeah. Nearly. And that was on the line. That was a goal line clearance, which would have been 2-0 to the Black Stars of Ghana. That was a near miss. And it's now evident what the Black Stars are trying to do now. They are trying to kill off the game as quick as possible.
Not even kill off the game, but like I'm saying, it is very important that teams get to know that you are a threat when it comes to set pieces. And so far, this is about the 7th corner we've gotten in the game. One, got the ball into the back of the net, and then the other one nearly gave us a second goal. So it is very, very important that we try as much as possible.
I really want to see the table again.
The table is here, and this is how it looks like. So, Ghana restores that 3.
I'm talking about the games we are playing today.
Yes, so we'll look at the table but this is an update because Mali are also drawing against Chad currently. Mali drawing against Chad, and Comoros are losing to Madagascar. So only Ghana and Madagascar are leading in their respective games, and it tells you that with this win, it will be crucial into the final day.
Very, very, very important. I think that it is very, very important that we win this particular game. And then again, as for the game against Comoros, I'm not worried because I want us to pick up the points in this. But I love the fact that we are making good use of the corner kicks that we are.
Okay, so it's Central African Republic now with a corner kick, free kick rather, but then that wouldn't trouble the goalkeeper at all. That wouldn't trouble our goalkeeper. And the Black Stars of Ghana will now regain possession. So, as far as possession is
Benjamin
concerned,
the calmness,
the calmness.
Born time.
But people are also spreading this narrative that he doesn't see lots of balls. So let's see. People are saying that whenever he doesn't see, shots are not really being, shot at him, or the balls are not being shot at him. But another chance, this should be gone about. But how this chances?
That's offside. It was the flag offside.
No, play still continues.
No, he was off. The flag was off.
Whoa, okay, so flag goes up. But that was a good chance. But talking about, you see, who tried getting it? So a hit from Jordan would have been onside. Yeah. But unfortunately for Semenyo, he wasn't really onside. So that's what happened. So still, it's just 1-0. It's still 1-0 to the Black Stars of Ghana in their game against the Central African Republic. And we're all saying a win for us will automatically send us to the World Cup. But unfortunately, because Madagascar is still winning, that means we'll have to wait until match day 10. And also expect, that's a heavy ball. I mean, that's a good touch. So a heavy ball and a good touch. And the Black Stars are still in action. But is it now?
Some of these balls like this, the most important thing is, that is the first thing. Coach will tell you, in situations like this,
but I love the fact that I love the fact that Zibo has to come in and clear the danger because Salisu nearly missed that particular. But I thought it was a heavy touch, but that was a very good control from Benjamin Asari. I don't know why people are making a lot of noise about Benjamin Asari and keeping clean sheet and all that. See, the truth of the matter is, if you look at the Black Star setup, the position that is always up for grab has to be the goalkeeping position.
Yeah, most definitely.
Manaf has come in. He wasn't really impressive.
What happened to Manaf?
Atizigi comes in.
He's not able to cement a place for himself.
Jojo Wallacott, the same. Frederick Asari, I currently don't even know what Richard Ofori is doing. So it is one department that is always up for grab. So whoever gets to, get hold of that position, we just need to support him.
Wow.
And me, I'm supporting Benjamin Asari because, first of all, he's a Ghanaian. He's a local-based player. He plays for Accra.
So he's a Ghanaian.
Of course. So I have to support Ghanaian players. If it is Jojo Wallacott in the post, I won't say because it is not Benjamin Asari.
Then
so I won't
support him.
The team. And so far, he's been good. So far, he's been good. So those who are saying that it's shot to stop ratio, please.
Yeah, you've heard that actually.
But
well, currently Egypt are also leading by 2-0. So
we don't care
we
about
don't really care about Egypt, but that's the latest in other games. But it still remains Ghana 1, Central African Republic 0, Chad 0, Mali 0. What Mali? They've given something to them after we beat them away.
No, they've given up.
They've given up.
I think that
so this has to do with much.
No, 0-0
in that game.
I think that they gave up because of the defeat against
Ghana.
I think that killed them.
All right, so there's a big chance. There's a counter attack for the Black Stars, which is currently being led by Abdul Fattah Isahaku. And was that needful?
No, that was needless.
That is what I was saying. In that particular role, per how I'm seeing this particular game, we needed a direct winger.
But Abdul Fattah Isahaku gives you that directness, doesn't he?
Fattah Isahaku is not a direct. He's the cutting type of winger.
But he's direct. It's more about what he does with the ball when he has it.
You see, players that are not direct are very predictable. He's playing on the right side. If I am a defender, I can allow him
the left foot.
Yes, because he has to.
But we've seen the likes of Lamine Yamal. No,
but Fataku is not Lamine Yamal.
Left-footed player plays on the right hand
side.
Yeah,
but it is not every left-footed player that can go direct. Lamine can go direct. You know he's very skillful. He will follow you, go into the box. If it's not bringing the ball to his left foot.
Okay, so it's now Central African Republic, but I think Kwesisibo has been fouled. Referee doesn't whistle. And you see, we this will take us back to the Chad game where we led. But it looks like today the tempo is much better and higher than the Chad game.
I saw it from the body language of the players when they were coming on the pitch.
They needed a win.
They needed a win. They want to win the game. They want to finish everything in the first.
Beautiful ball from Partey.
Wow, that was great from Partey. That was a big.
He's the only player from our midfield to the attack who plays as a team player.
Wow, Partey. But with the Zibo is also a team player. Oh, come on.
Most of
Romac, you didn't say Zibo is a team player.
No, you see, it is very difficult for you to judge Zibo by that because this is just his second full debut for the Black Stars. And I can't say that in the 90 plus 30 minutes he's played for the Black Stars, you can put him in that bracket. But I clearly believe and I clearly go with Nandedu saying Thomas Partey is a team player. When he gets the ball, the first thing, see, one thing about Partey, and the reason why it's even called a spider is before he gets the ball, he knows what he's doing. He scans his players. He knows which player is in the better position to receive the ball. And he will quickly, release the ball. And that is why I also see him as a team player. For Zibo, I think that he will need to put in a lot more. I wanted to talk about Fattah Isahaku. And it's clearly, very difficult for players to come out from ACL and give you the kind of performance they used to. I'm just hoping that he will do things as simple as is supposed to be done because very difficult. When you suffer ACL, you can easily go back to that particular injury again. I'm hoping that he does the simple things so that he'll be able to finish the game. I'm not expecting him to finish the game though. Probably 60-70 minutes for him would be a reasonable
60 minutes okay.
60-70 will be okay for him. So 31 minutes played. There's still 1-0 to the Black Stars of Ghana, and this time Mo Kudus, he's been quiet so far in the game. He set up Mo Salisu for our first goal, the only goal of the game, if I should put it in. First yellow card of the game as well been flashed to the Central African Republic. We are live on YouTube. We're also live on Facebook. We are live across all the social media handles because this is a watch party with you. Let's also hear from you. Your comments, your predictions. You think the Black Stars of Ghana will be sealing victory in this game and automatically book a spot in next year's FIFA World Cup. And currently in our group, like I said, it still remains Madagascar 1, Comoros 0, and then Ghana 1, Central African Republic 0. It's now a free kick to the Black Stars of Ghana. And you think Comoros have got what it takes to come back in that game? Because Ghanaians will still be looking at that game. Even though they are winning here, they'll still be looking at that game with one eye, thinking, yeah, maybe a draw from in that game would actually give us a lot of breathing space.
Comoros, they have a good team. You know, I started watching them the last 3 editions of the AFCON. We played against them. That was the game the day I had a red card in that particular game. So I know this Comoros team, they have a strong team. Only a mobile who underrate you more, they can worry you. And I think they are one of the top side in this particular group. And their game against Madagascar, even though Madagascar is leading, they can come back into the game, especially in the second half. I see that game should be a full-time draw, that particular game. Because
So Nanedu hopes that Madagascar, would drop points in their game against Comoros at least. So we go into match day 10. And Kudus is showboating a bit over there, but overall, you'd say the performance of the boys, has been very, very good.
That is why I always talk about
Kudus
is a typical right-sided winger who can catch him with the left foot. That is why when I look at the injury situation...
Another chance gone. This is a big chance, and Semenyo will just twist and turn inside the box, find Zibo, but nothing productive now, as of now. And another goal for Ghana will be a huge boost for these guys. Caleb Renchi has been solid. Abdul Fattah Isaaku with a long shot. That's a trademark hit by Abdul Fattah Isaaku. But were you surprised the coach chose him to start this game? Because I thought he wasn't wasn't fit enough to start this game for the Black Stars.
I would have gone for the Kudus from the
right-hand side of the
Antoine Semenyo through the middle, Jordan from the left.
Oh, wow. Semenyo rather through the middle.
Yeah.
But that is like interchanging positions because we know that's not where
I'll use him because of how Africa games are. You need the pieces, number 9, who can move into spaces. Jordan is the hold-up type of number 9. So hold you onto the play.
So why don't we use him the Bournemouth way? Yeah, because currently that is where he's striving. You understand? Yeah. So why don't we make it the same atmosphere like it is at Bournemouth? I just feel that the reason why maybe I won't start Fatal and maybe go for Pentel is one, because of the directness. Secondly, Fatal has also been away from the team for a very long time. Yeah, so at least there should be a proper integration for him coming into and then especially with the kind of injury that he suffered. But then again, I'm sure Otuado has watched a lot of Leicester games.
So there's another big chance for the Black Stars, and unfortunately it's been fluffed again. So it still remains 1-0 to the Black Stars of Ghana. But the earlier we start taking our chances, the better for us. So that was a good ball into space for Mo Kudus to attack. And the cut back there. And just look at that. That was awful by Thomas Partey.
That's on Partey line.
Like quite awful. But let's be honest. The attitude from these boys has been different throughout the qualifiers. If we had the same attitude in the AFCON qualifiers, I think maybe it would have been different.
The players, they don't want the AFCON.
It's not like they don't want it. They lost concentration after the 10th game.
There are a lot of factors. There were a lot of factors. The reason why we didn't qualify for the AFCON one, Otuado, lack of inexperience.
Wow.
Yes, the inexperience, first of all, was the way he set up his team.
Wow.
Secondly, the way he handled the captain's handband issue.
Yeah.
But that came in match day 3 and 4. The captain's armband issue came in match day 3 and 4.
But it affected the team.
Okay.
It affected the team. You understand? And I've said this. There is nothing wrong if you are giving Kudus the captain's handband, but you have to consult with the senior base players in the team.
Before you do so.
Alexander Juku, Jordan Ayew, I want to give Kudus the armband today because I'm expecting a lot from him in the game. Are you guys in agreement with that? Even if they tell you, oh yes, you can give him the captain's handband, you need to read the room.
So another chance gone begging for the Black Stars of Ghana. And we can still, count the number of times they've wasted or fluff chances. Just look at this. This was a good ball. And Abdul Fattah Isaaku, you remember he hit one like this for Leicester?
He's been trying this.
He's been trying this like about 40 years and he tries to hit it. But you'd say that's what he needs to do to bring back that lost confidence. But
I think that this is sometimes
it's crucial.
When you are playing at a very youthful age, some of these things come up. But I don't think it's a bad attempt. If you've done it and it came at the crossbar in the championship, there's nothing wrong with trying it again. So I don't want to really fault him for that. But back to what I was saying. So you have to ask the room, watch the room. Okay, you guys, the guys said they were okay if I give the captain's handband to Kudus. But I don't think they are happy about it. Then I'll change my mind. You understand? And that is where he got it all wrong. And I think that also affected the performance of the team in the AFCON qualifiers. And I think that for me, probably he's learned a few lessons from it. But like I said, if we qualify for the World Cup, I don't think that his pedigree will be needed.
That's some sure strength over there. Jordan Ayew. So it's getting a little more physical, more combative and more aggressive from both sets of teams. But Kwesi Sibo, he's been relentless in midfield. Like Nanidu. Kwesi Sibo. Yeah, I do not know if you talk about team players and you say Kwesi Sibo is not a team player, but I'll disagree with you on any day. He takes one for the team each and every day. Right, and that's another, chance at Jordan Ayew with a free kick. And we are hoping that the Black Stars can at least double their lead, in this one. Because let's look at this chance. That's a big chance. Oh, but how
my own Jiku. See, in situations like this, you wish there was another player.
No, instead of
Jiku, Antoine Semenyo would have scored for Isaac or even Jordan.
Oh, but that was a terrible hit.
Yeah,
just direct it on target.
At least you can even head the ball back to Sibo, who was right in the 12-yard box. That was a very poor attempt.
So we are looking about 4 big chances wasted in this game. About 4 big chances. And Romak, I don't want us to be pessimistic or naysayers and say it will come back to Hunters. But no. There could be a likelihood this thing could come back to Hunters.
Of course. See, if you look at the Central African Republic team, they haven't created any chance in this particular game. They haven't created any chance at all.
Is playing
but it also tells you that we need to be very cautious. We can't be missing all these chances and then not get punished. If you look at this particular ball, if Juku hadn't gone in for the tackle, the player would have been through on goal. Anything could have happened. Yeah. We should be burying some of these chances. It's quite disappointing that the number of corner kicks we've had in this game, the number of free kicks we've had, and the number of chances we've created, we've managed to score only.
Oh, this should be our second goal, but that cross from
was too close to the goalkeeper.
Really,
I think it should have gone
going too closer to the goalkeeper of Central African Republic than his teammate as Antoine Semenyo, who was trying to attack that one and not that one home. So close to 40 minutes played, and as the Black Stars of Ghana still leading. In other results in Group I, Chad are still drawing goalless against Mali. Mali, do you think they've forgone that second place thing? They think it's not important anymore?
No. I don't think that where they are now, I don't think that nothing can change for them. They're already, I'm sure, planning for the next round of qualifiers and the AFCON qualifiers for the next AFCON, or probably preparing for the AFCON. It's for the World Cup, they know it is gone. They'll try again for the next World Cup. But for US, Mexico, and Canada,
it's game over. It's game over.
Game over for him. So for their coach, I'm sure he's still waiting for the Black Stars job.
That's Tom Sanfier. Tom Sanfier said he was waiting. They contacted him for, but that was like, I don't know. But I thought it was just too harsh to have said those words. Awkward a bit to have just disclose that information actually to a public. So Egypt could become just the second or the third team to qualify for the World Cup after the game today against.
Wow.
Yeah, they only need a win and they are 2 up against Djibouti. They'll be going. Most likely to be
Saleh's last World Cup.
You think it's Saleh's last World Cup? Because at the next one he'll be 36. Even at the next World Cup he'll be 33.
Yeah. No.
At the next World Cup he'll be 33.
Next World Cup 33.
Yeah, next
that
year.
Is next
He's
year.
32 now.
So the next.
All right, so another big chance. God begging for the Black Stars. Like, what is happening? See, now let me hear from you. I just want to hear from you. What's happening to the Black Stars? They are being wasteful, honestly. With just look. Oh,
that's a very poor option. Too many touches in the ball. Too many touches.
You can't even blame Semenyo. Let me go on YouTube and read out
for that particular. See, Jordan at this particular moment, at this particular point, the player is already down. The option to go, to the right side was very awful.
That was the problem.
Yeah.
So it's still 1-0 to the Black Stars of Ghana, and we are just keenly hoping that the other ones will work out. Just some 3 minutes to halftime. There we'll go for recess where we are back. It's so continuous. We are live on Max TV GH on YouTube, and then also on Facebook we are there. So let us hear from you.
We need that second goal.
I appreciate
that second goal.
I appreciate all those who have tuned in to watch, and I'll be reading your. Oh, it's coming! It's coming! I love this! I love this! Wow!
We need that second goal for them.
We need that second goal. Kobe Bright is watching. Let me see. Doris Boy D is watching. There's quite a lot of you. Let me see. So Yaroti said, "Go." Agnes Donfe says, "Hi, Agnes. If you're watching." Chris Dave said, "What be the scores? It be 1-0 to the Black Stars of Ghana with a goal World Cup. Fire your passport, put on." Then Gideon Akunka says, "We are not on your live page to see your faces." Oh, come on. You should log in. Felix Romak is here. Nanedi is also here. You'd hear from both of them. Then it's playing or not. It's playing. Please, Ghana is not. JJ. Ghana is not playing Congo, please. Ghana is not. Thought the game was starting at 12. No. The game just started. So let's hear from you, your predictions as well. And let's say, also then, are we watching human beings or what? We are not watching you. It's just a watch party. It's a watch along. So Ghana with another chance again, and we've not scored again, but we've wasted a chance again. And this time, this was crucial. And Benjamin Asare nearly played himself into trouble there, but he was able to just maneuver his way and just clean the mess over there. But it's still the Black Stars of Ghana, hoping to get a second goal. Samuel says, Asebo. But then Ghana will win. Sabo, I think I'm with you. Some stuff for that one. Abdul Fattah Isaku with a strike. Felix, now I think the quality of the balls in the final third is slowly beginning to drop.
Yeah, I think we've been struggling to get decent and high quality balls into the 18-yard box. But I think that I've been quite impressed with what Zibo is doing, because if you look at Partey is moving further up front to add up to midfield, and it is leaving Zibo to do a lot of the work in midfield. If you look at Partey, look at where he is now.
All right, so let's see if the Black Stars can actually get a second goal. It's a good counter-attacking move. Ball returned to Antoine Semenyo, who steals the ball again. He's good at that, isn't he? Is this a penalty? No, it's not a penalty. Come on, like, hey, Charlie, I would want to give up. I want to give up. I want to have it.
You see, I said something on the podcast on Monday that, see, if you watch Antoine Semenyo week in, week out at Bournemouth, he misses a lot of chances. Ghanaians mostly sometimes would go and watch when they hear Antoine Semenyo has scored a goal. That is one. But if you watch Antoine week in, week out at Bournemouth, he's a player who should be scoring 20 goals a season.
Yeah, he creates.
But he misses a lot.
Very good position.
Let me see. The goal he scored against Fulham.
Yeah,
was it not the same
position
from
even it was
right on the line?
It was more acute than this.
Thank you. But that is typical, Antoine. Somebody will tell you that there are two different types of Antoine: the one that plays for Bournemouth
and the
one that plays for Ghana.
I think we just got the Ghana one instead of the Bournemouth Antoine. But it's Central African Republic now also pushing for an equalizer, which is but
there is Zibo again.
We are not talking about Zibo enough. Yeah. That's why I said it would be unfair for you to say he's not a team player.
He's doing a lot of screening.
If there's anyone who has actually unlocked Thomas Partey better than any other player, is this guy. Let's be honest. In just 2 games, we've seen the freedom he's giving to Partey. We've tried Partey with Salis. Salis doesn't do what Zibo is doing.
The defensive midfielder has gone beyond just clearing balls.
No, but he's a good passer of the ball. Why are we only attributing that to him?
No, but he needs to improve on his passing.
That is the point. No. Let's be honest. How many times has he misplaced a ball?
On this game, about 3 of them.
About 3. So
yeah, but I want to say, you see, do you know why? Do you know why I'm enjoying the Zibo Partey partnership than the Salis and then the
because
Elisha?
Zibo is effective.
Yes,
that one is a fact.
For Salis, Elisha Usu and Thomas Partey, I see identical double pivot. But in this case,
he's more of a proper DM.
More like the brawn and the brain.
So another chance. Gentlemen, let's Charlie. See, I'm still reading your messages on YouTube. But then we are doing 1 minute of added on time, and just look at that. Another incisive ball from Gideon Mensah to Antoine Semenyo, and he shoots again. So this is about the 6th time we are hitting the shot right into the arms of the Central African Republic goalkeeper. It's the watch party here on the One Top podcast. Ghana leading by a lone goal, and Sandra Amega says, "Wow, I love my country." Sandra, we also love you too. Okay, we love you too. And let's see the standings. Let's see, drop the standings. Let's see if you are going to the USA, Mexico, or Canada. We want to see the standings Our fans are also interested in seeing what we have to do. And that's how it looks like. So, gentlemen, these are the scores. And this is how it looks like currently. So, Comoros are losing. Madagascar are leading. Ghana also leading. So, Ghana are on 22 points currently. Madagascar on 19. Comoros on 15. And then Mali 13. Central African Republic 5. Chad are drawing currently with Mali. So, it's 2 over there. So, that's how it looks like currently. Central African Republic and then also Comoros are losing at home. Ghana, Madagascar winning away from home. And then Chad, Mali just squaring it off in a goalless draw currently. So it's halftime in that game. It's currently halftime at the Stade d'Honneur de Meknes in Morocco, where the Black Stars of Ghana are 1 up against the Central African Republic in the match day 9 FIFA World Cup qualifiers CAF edition. It will be nice to hear from you as always, and I can see the messages just keep coming. Let's hear from you. We just want to hear from you, and let's just do this together. Let's just do this together. It's the watch along, like I said, and I'm still here. But Ned, you've been pleased with the first half. You've been pleased with the performance from the boys.
Yeah, I'm happy about their performance. We can see it from their body language that they are eager to get this particular win. Because World Cup, players we almost now. Most of these players want to be at the World Cup. When you look at our squad, about half of the players are World Cup.
Oh, really?
About half.
We didn't go with Alidu. We went to Alidu 4 years ago.
We went with Alidu.
We went to that.
Yeah. Okay. From the goalkeeping department, Lawrence Atisige went to the World Cup.
Okay.
Alidu said he went to the World Cup.
Okay. Jiku went to the World Cup.
He went to the World Cup with Gideon Mensah and one additional right back.
Salisu went? Yeah.
Salisu was part. Jiku was part.
Yeah.
Gideon Mensah was part. Thomas Partey was part. Fatawi Isaku was part. Mohamed Kudus was part. Jordan Ayew was part. Antoine Semenyo was part.
Yeah.
So when you look at even the first 11, you have about 7 players who went to the last World Cup.
Yeah. With the exception of Zibo.
So our goalkeeper wasn't
Benjamin
there.
Asari.
The back four, Caleb.
Only Caleb.
Caleb Brinchu wasn't there. That make it two. In midfield, Zibo wasn't there. That's 3. Up front, everybody was there. Up front, everybody was there.
So 8 players.
We went to Semenyo.
Yeah, we went to Semenyo. He was part of the team.
Part of the team. Fatah Isaku was also there.
Yeah. So 8
made some money for Dreams and Steadfast.
So most of these players end in quite fast.
Those are 80% of the or 75% of the
75-80%. World Cup. So you know what the World Cup brings on board.
Yeah.
It's a big stage for all these players. And they want to be there again. That is why it's important for them to get a win today.
Okay.
The likes of Brandon Thomas Asante, Mone, Joseph Pinto missed last minute. I remember they chose a free Ebani ahead of him.
He missed it because some people didn't want him to be there. But that is past and gone. There's a new chapter. But on the game I think that we should have won the first half by a huge number of goals. Have been impressed. See, Thomas Partey.
But the same people are there.
Thomas Partey. I'm just praying that whichever the legal issues that he has, he gets his name cleared, because we can't go to the World Cup without Partey.
The next season will be after the World Cup.
The team will suffer.
Yeah, it's after the World Cup.
The next season will be after the World Cup. So for now, he's free.
Okay. But I'm just hoping that we get a very injury-free Thomas Partey, because we know that one of his problems has been injuries. Because if I look at Partey and what he does with the ball, bro, we have a player. I can't name ball. Oh no! I look at him. I look at him in the team. Excellent. Let me start with Benjamin Asari. I think that the defense have shielded him well. You can't blame a goalkeeper if the shots are not coming to him. But it also means that he has to keep his concentration level high, because you don't know when you'll be faced with a challenge. And in time where he needs to play from the back, he's done quite well with that. And then in defense, I think that we've been quite good with the defense. I look at what we've done. We haven't been put under a lot of pressure. In midfield, like I said, Zibo doing a lot of the job for Thomas Partey, enabling Thomas Partey to move up front and help with numbers and defend. I think Fatah Isaku is trying as much as possible to score a long range goal. He wants to score a typical Thomas Fatai Isaacu goal that he has been scoring for Leicester City, and that is exactly what is happening in this particular game. I want to see him use his right foot, left foot more in creating chances for the team. But we've been very awful. Our decision making in the final third has been very, very awful, and I'm sure that when they get into the dressing room at the break, the coach will tell them that, guys, we should have won this game. And I know if you can't remember, Monday I said something that if local-based players needs to get a look in at the national team, the foreign-based players must help them. Yeah. Imagine if you have ended the first half about 4-5 goals to nothing. I'm sure Kudus will come in and play 10 minutes in the second half and then get replaced by, Prince Owusu. So it's quite disappointing. It's quite disappointing.
And I think it's very important for all these players to show their best when they come in the second half, because it's a big game. Maybe the main pen say you are winning your last game before you can qualify. It's a very difficult situation that we find ourselves in the Blasters team. They'll make an impact and make sure Blasters team when we go into the World Cup. So they have to make an impact in today's game and make sure they get the maximum win for us. I like their first 45 minutes. The kind of pressure OMDC opponent in so Central African Republic, they can't qualify for the World Cup, but some of these players want to make a case for themselves when they play against a team like Ghana. That is the most important thing. What I say, that is how the game will go. So it's a good game that we are starting, and the players are really playing well, especially Thomas Partey, Fatai Isaacu, Kudus Mohamed involving himself in the game that match. I like the partnership. It looks like when Jiku is partnering Salisu, Salisu problems.
I say, no,
but when somebody is partnering Mohamed Salisu, that is where yet said Salisu nyadi.
You see, the issue.
So I would defend that Biani will be a partner now. He bring the best out of him.
In recent times, if you look at the Blasters, the reason why we have been very strong. Let's go back even a decade ago. Hardly do you see our back four changing. So we will go into a game. You have Olele in post, John Mensah, and then Isaac Vossa. Consistently, we have John Pentel and Adokwe Papo. But if you look at our central defense, John Mensah is always available. It's either John Mensah is partnering Vossa or Jonathan Mensah, or we had this guy who was playing for PSV Eindhoven, Ericado. So the constant factor has always been John Mensah. And players that get to partner John Mensah show him that quality, that leadership respect. And I think that is what
Jiku brings on board now.
Yes. So sometimes
if only you partner Jiku, it's okay.
Yes, because Jiku is very, very good. Jiku would always make sure that you are bringing out your best when you are against him, because he's somebody who he talks, and players that talk get the results. And I think that is exactly what he brings on board. I love the fact that he's been there. In recent time we haven't had a very permanent partnership, but I believe that going forward, Jiku being there would have a very stable partner, going forward. But I think that I love Mohamed Salisu because I love a centre-back pairing where you have a right footer and a left footer. And I think that surely helps.
All right, so that's the standards, gentlemen, after first half. We have Ghana still on top. Madagascar second, as Comoros said. It means Comoros cannot also not qualify to the World Cup. And if it should stay this way, that means Madagascar and Ghana automatically, one will qualify, the other would make it as one of the best.
Yeah, that is why Madagascar is eager to play.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe they are not even targeting Ghana.
The World Cup. They are looking at the second best position, exactly.
And they can qualify from there. Because looking at the teams who are likely to qualify,
they've gathered the most points.
Gabon, Cameroon,
Congo,
DR
Congo.
Because if Senegal wins the 2 games, they've qualified. It means DR Congo, Gabon
is also likely to
Cameroon
to go.
Probably Burkina. Because if Burkina wins the 2 games, they'll move beyond 20 points.
Sure.
To Burkina Faso. So how much chance will honor, and it depends on the draw. Sometimes situations like this, and the lack of the draw is the most important thing. No opportunity to go against relatively a weaker opponent, or chance of qualifying here high. And I agree with when Felix was talking about the Sudan group. Yeah, Koto, DR crowd group, they are better than us now.
Oh,
yes.
Are you kidding me? Let's be honest with ourselves. Like,
I'm not even talking about Senegal. I say DR Congo now is better than Ghana.
See, even the last World Cup, when we beat Nigeria, if you had gotten one of the North African countries,
the story will be different.
Yes. You only play the TV.
So lack of the draw is the most important thing.
Wait, haven't we beaten Egypt to the World Cup before?
Oh, you have. But you see, if I tell you, if you want us to go into things that happened in that game, bro, let's relax.
Yeah, but we still did it. And
yeah, but what I'm telling you, sometimes qualifying to the World Cup, you need to have a very good draw. And I think that this draw has been favorable. We are in a group with countries that have never qualified for the World Cup.
But we're not the favorites to qualify.
I'm coming.
We're not the favorites to qualify.
You were favorites.
No, we're not.
Who was the favorite?
We were behind Mali. Mali were the favorites.
What are you saying? Based on what?
Based on the fact that they were ahead of us in the FIFA rankings.
Let me tell you something. If it comes to FIFA ranking, it doesn't play any part in qualifying. The only thing it plays is when they are putting the teams in the pot.
So you are not in pot.
I'm coming.
When we import what?
I'm coming. No, I'm coming. When the FIFA ranking only helps when you are making the draw. But about first match and start here, the ranking is put out of the window.
From our group
No, but I'm telling you, the fact that Mali were ranked ahead of Ghana in the FIFA ranking at that time doesn't mean
okay. Let me do this message.
Qualify for the World Cup.
This one is from Benjamin Afunya. He says, "I just finished my dinner. I am ready for a win. Ghana must avoid silly mistakes to win this game." I think he's really making sense.
You see, so the only mistakes we are making, I don't want to tell you, silly.
Are not comfortable with the 1-0 score.
No, but are you comfortable? The last time we were, the last two games, we've had 2-1-0 lead. And I was on 10 hooks. In the Chad game, we conceded. The Mali game at Accra Sports Stadium, Charlie, at the press box, to me, Koba say,
that is normal. When you are playing Mali, Charlie, is normal.
It is not about we are playing Mali. Look at the number of chances we've created in this game. You understand? So I clearly understand what he's saying. But like I said, there is no way we will go into a qualifier, Nanedu, on the African continent, apart from, let's say, Senegal, Egypt, Morocco. If Ghana gets into a group qualifying for an AFCON or a World Cup, Ghana should be favorites.
Apart from Senegal.
Morocco, Senegal, Egypt. Yes. Forget Tunisia, forget Algeria, forget South Africa, forget Nigeria.
Forget Ivory Coast.
Forget Ivory Coast. For Ghana, if you are in a group and it is not those three teams, who again? Charlie, your materials are.
We should forget about Ivory Coast.
Oh, Nanedu. What are you?
And Algeria.
And forget about Algeria. I'm telling you, forget about Algeria.
And DR Congo.
Oh, and DR Congo. And forget and DR Congo. The teams that I fear now in Africa are the three teams I've mentioned.
Morocco, Egypt.
And Senegal. That's a fact.
I don't fear Egypt. I fear DR Congo than Egypt.
Oh, forget about the DRC team.
Forget about the captain's wife. So it's the One Top Podcast live on YouTube, Max TV GH. I'm just enjoying the company of these guys, and also, those of you sending your messages. Someone just sent a message. I have to try and find the message. And say, okay, Mali were ahead of Ghana in everything in terms of football. Like, we agree with him. That's why it's coming from Codier M42. He says Ghana. No, but honestly, as at the time the draw happened, Mali were ahead of the Black Stars, and we would need to acknowledge that.
Mali is ahead of the Black Stars in recent times. It's not at the time they were doing the draw. In the last 3-4 years.
As at the time we were doing the draw, they were ahead of us.
In the last 3-4 years,
they've been
ahead of us.
But you see, Danedu, in the last 3-4 years, the issue is they've been ahead of us. But when it comes to qualifying to the World Cup, have they been
Charlie,
able
this one says, Christos Woli says the UDS team can rep Black Stars and do better. Oh, Charlie. Like, come on. Charlie, how can you? So all of a sudden, we should use the UDS team to go and play at the World Cup. Thank you. Hey, Charlie, what was that? Christos Woli? Charlie, be careful. Be careful. This one says, Philip Baser says, Thomas Partey is not doing much. Perhaps he should come off. Oh, come on. You're being too harsh. Where are they showing the match? We are here with you. We're just giving you everything. Every detail. The players are ready up for the second half. Just don't know why Semenyo still missing chances. Yeah, I don't know as well. But we'll probably get to the end of that to see the bottom of that to see. I just finished my dinner. Okay, we read this one. I'm loving the messages. Let me see. Okay, Collins Odro says Black Stars, congratulations. First half, we wish you all the best. So they've won the first half by 1-0. Ghana Iko, I know you would do your best. Of course, they are doing their best. Abena Nchiwa says a win to Ghana. Abena, okay, a win to Ghana. Let's see, watching ball. Okay. Someone says, why don't we share our screen? Come on, we can't share our screen with you. Unfortunately, we just can't share our screen with you. So, second half is about to kick off, and don't forget to share, like, subscribe. We're on YouTube, and there's the watch party with us, and I'm appreciating 2.8k people watching this together with us. It's always a pleasure to have you guys. Now, Ishra says, we don't need draw, but we know Black Stars, they win. Michael O2, Michael from Dubai, Jabel, Ghana 2, CR1. Thank you, Michael. Even though you are miles away, you still have Ghana at heart. Fortunate answer says, Ghana, na broken heart, you can't even eat in peace. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, Salome Aku Baby says, 1 goal is not enough, or we need more goals. Finish hard, sorry. Much love from Phobia fans. She's a Phobian. The team have done well, and the messages keep coming. My passport is ready. Charlie, the girl said we'll run.
but they want to go and support.
What is running? What is the girl? Oh, that's unfair comment.
Oh, no. They want to run with the blaster. They want to run with the blaster.
There are a lot of Americans who want to come to Ghana. And then they say call her news.
You can have a passport but not the visa. But already the tickets are selling.
The tickets are selling. See, let's keep the messages coming. Now, I think the second half will be more about your messages. Something here is pure fire in the EPO. Why can't he score for Ghana? Ban his entry into Ghana and revoke his citizenship. Who is this? So what? Charlie, this guy be heartless, eh? You can't see that. Like, come on. Okay, so 5 more goals. Ajapon Selena is saying we will beat them 3-0. Oliver leads in the UK. Ghana 3. Oh, Oliver, Ajman, Charlie, good afternoon to you. It's good evening now in the UK because it's 6 p.m. So we are back for the second half. I'm still here with Nanedu and then also Felix Romack. You can follow us on our various social media handles. Felix, what's the social media handle? I believe some of them are really
Felix Romack.
Felix Romack. So Felix Romack is actually Felix Romack on X, Facebook, and
Instagram, on TikTok,
Felix Romack.
On Facebook.
Nanedu is also here.
Nanedu.
Facebook.
And Nanedu underscore.
Underscore what?
Underscore.
Nanedu underscore. So Nanedu says his is Nanedu underscore. So please, you can also follow him. We will win. Michael,
and follow us on YouTube.
On YouTube as well.
Press the bell.
YouTube. Press the bell. Max TV, and then also the one top. Mine is Josakwe on Josal Kokwe on YouTube, Josal Kokwe on X, and then also Facebook. Let's just talk up after the game because we'll be here with you. So it's now the Black Stars on the ascent. They are trying to get a second goal. A second goal will actually put a lot of worries to bed, honestly, as far as the Ghanaians are concerned.
Calibrenchi.
No, he's been great. Calibrenchi has been great. He's been great.
The right back position.
He's been great, but I want to see them a bit more upfront and joining in the attack because already the Central African Republic team, they are not posing a lot of attacking threat to the team. I want to see more numbers in the game, but I think that I'm sure Tuado has spoken to the team at halftime. And the most important thing was how many chances they've missed. They need to be scoring those.
When you look at the interview he did with Henry Asantichum, or the Chad game, a serious case study. Say, be at 1 point. It has happened to them before against Chad. So they are going to this game with a mindset of getting the 3 points. So even sometimes situations like this, 3 hours before the game, you show that Chad game to them, especially the second half. So for them to know, say we have been in a situation like this, I can't.
Yeah. All right, okay. So let's continue a corner, and this should be a goal.
See, the reason why I always say that we should be a threat. Look at the height of our players in the box. We have 6 players in the box. I see Zibo, I see Jordan, I see Salisu. You see, this should have been.
That's an awful ball. Who is that Zibo? Zibo should be hitting down with the leg instead of going with the header.
You understand? Low header. Look at the height. The bulkiness of the players.
Why are these guys doing that?
This was a free header.
Charlie, this thing is heartbreaking. It's sickening. But we still know the Black Stars of Ghana will get, the second goal to wrap up. And now we've hit 3K. Thanks to everyone who is watching. Let's hear from you. Let's read out your messages. So it's still this how it still looks like 22 points for Ghana, 19 for Madagascar, 15 for Mali, 15 for Comoros. So it means both Mali and Comoros are out of World Cup qualification and they can't qualify. But then the Black Stars of Ghana are still in pole position to still qualification. Madagascar also just tailing the Black Stars by 3 points and plus 4 goals there. Let's hear from you.
Ghana give Chad 1 point.
Yeah, and that's so sickening to even know that the Black Stars actually gifted a point to Chad. And currently Chad... Okay, so Mali have scored. So Mali just took the lead against Chad. That's it. Mali just took the lead against Chad. That will be confirming that in a bit. But yes, Mali are 1 up against Chad. Let's see. And the table just changed. And the Malians will be smiling. But then they still miss out on the World Cup. But this should be a...
Antoine.
Charlie, this thing is strange. Hey. Okay, so Mali are 1 up against Chad. Yes, that's confirmed. Can you confirm that for me? Mali 1 up against Chad. Yeah, but somehow with his long term, we spoke about this the other day. Yes. These are the things we can make the most out of, especially with these long trips.
And we nearly scored from it. And you see, I see Antoine doing a lot of this in the English Premier League. This should have been a goal. You see,
no,
we can't be missing all these chances. We could have even scored 2 in the opening 4 minutes of the second half.
Hey.
Oh, so bad.
Hey.
This is awful. This is awful.
Charlie, see, honestly, if we allow Central African Republic to equalize this goal, I don't want to hear any Otuadu over here. I really want to hear any Otuadu.
He scored from a similar angle
against Mali. But even with a clearer, no, you know, that ball is even more difficult. This one was a glaring chance.
So we are now seeing different kind of skill sets in the team.
Yeah.
We are dangerous on corners. We are dangerous with throw-ins. And we should, so all these set pieces, we should be making sure that we are connecting the ball well when it falls to us in the 18-yard box, especially in the 12-yard box. We could have scored about 6 goals in this particular game. It's been awful offensively. Offensively,
Ghana should have been like 5 or 6 up. Yeah. Seriously. Like, no, all jokes aside. We've created too many good chances.
When you play against teams like the Senegalese...
we are going to the USA! Charlie, where can I pick a bus? We are going to the USA!
Player papa! If I talk...
Towards the party! Charlie, just pick your passport and clean your passport. Felix Roback, take it and clean it. Because we are going to the USA. We are going to the USA. And Thomas Partey has doubled Ghana's lead.
You see, I spent about 3 minutes at the break talking about Thomas Partey. Bro, he has been the best player in this game. And the reason why Partey, my very good friend Ben Osebunso, the reason why Partey find himself where he was the fact that look at where Zibo is. So Partey has the freedom.
To
get into a
first touch. That was a good first touch to move away from the player.
You understand?
Pinpoint to just move. Just look at that. Yeah, it was a bit out straight, but he just manages to get the ball out.
So we do want him to shoot. What? The wife is pregnant again. Is the wife pregnant again?
Charlie,
but the celebration. But Partey is married. But normally when the players put the ball. Please.
Charlie, what is going
on? No, but normally when players put the ball inside their chest.
Inaki did it. Is Inaki's wife pregnant? After he scored in that win against which team they beat?
I don't know, but most of the times when players do that, it's just to signal that their wife is pregnant. Already they have one.
Charlie,
one child.
Choto, is that the name? We a third goal now. Well, Partey is a gooner. Arsenal till the Charlie. Come on, he's from Lariona. He's a yellow submarine. He's not.
But I'm sure there's still a Ghana.
There's no Ghana in his blood.
No, I'm not saying the blood. There's Ghana in him.
There's no Ghana in him. He doesn't own a gun. So,
but the
stars of Ghana are 2 up.
There's a star in him.
There's a star in him, perhaps. For that one, I would understand. But so there's a star in him, and Ghana 2, Central African Republic 1. So, gentlemen, now it looks like yes, we are leading, and as it stands, we've not qualified yet.
I am not even worried about the qualification. I want to see what... This should be a draw ball. This should be a draw ball.
Yeah, draw ball.
You see, I'm not worried about qualification now, but I want to see how we totally control and dominate this game now. And it is very important that we scored an early second goal in the second half, and we've done that. That was about 9 minutes into the second half. It means that now we can come and play our normal ball. It also means that there won't be pressure on us to convert chances in the final third. I'm expecting more goals in this game. At least by 70th minute, we should get another 3 or 2 goals so that we can bring.
I think it's about time, coach, and consider making changes
in this game.
It's too early.
Maybe in the next 5 minutes.
Oh, it's too early.
Somebody like Fatawi Shaku.
No, I think probably somewhere around the 70th minute. I want to see the birthday boy, Prince Owusu, maybe coming in for Mohamed Kudus. But why?
So all the away teams in our group, that's Group I, Ghana 2, Central African Republic 0, Chad leading away in Mali leading away in Chad, Madagascar also. But that's the game. I think we will have to revisit that game because I don't know. Comoros have been so bright throughout the qualifiers, and all of a sudden they are down against a team that Ghana also beat easily.
But they are not playing at home. That's the issue. When you are not playing at home,
that's one of the reasons why we managed to beat Madagascar to Morocco.
And that was the reason why Comoros were able to beat us in Comoros. Because the atmosphere when you are playing at your home venue is different. You understand? And I think playing at home also in a way gives the opponent, an advantage. Unless maybe you are Ghana, where if Sudan take you to Morocco, they will beat you.
Okay, Daniel Kwejo says they can do better. That shouldn't be all. More goals will send a signal to the world. Hey, Charlie, I side with you. We need to send. What sort of signal are we sending to the world? If we should beat them, like let's say 5 or 6,
we are coming. That's the signal. We are coming.
Hey, Charlie, relax. Charlie, the people that do substitution, they nearly score again. Charlie, it should be dangerous. But you see, that's why leading by 2 is better than 1. At least. Because let's look at that. That was a big chance. That was a big chance.
This time, I think the coach will try and make sure you change your style of play. You be a little bit calm on the ball.
Yeah.
And that is one thing the Blasters will need in a game. Thomas Partey and the likes.
This is what I want to see from Gideon Mensah. You understand? Yeah.
Is Baba Rahman coming back?
Baba Rahman, I won't be surprised because from the look of things, we can't also say we are going to the World Cup with only.
Will it be fair?
He's a Ghanaian.
Fair to who?
Will it be fair to the players who play throughout the tournament?
No, but the fact that you are playing through the qualifiers, that doesn't guarantee you a spot at the World
But
Cup.
why are you playing through the qualifiers?
What are you saying?
SCS, no contribution, no chop.
What are you saying?
But what are you talking about?
Oh,
no, come.
Stop this.
No.
Hey.
With this one, I wouldn't agree.
No, let's talk.
Which Baba Rahman?
Do you know the agenda we are about to set?
Which agenda?
5 local-based players. Agenda.
Charlie, it's not going anywhere. You're not part of the qualifiers. You want to go to water.
The most capped Ghanaian player should also go to the
Then we will carry.
I don't have a problem. You are taking the most capped Ghanaian player. What I'm saying is, what is Baba? Our Gideon Mensah has been there. He's received the criticism, the backlash, and the stick, and now we are going to watch out of Baba Rahman.
See,
because of why? Charlie won't do.
Listen to what I'm saying. I'm not calling for Baba Rahman, but I'm saying that the fact that you played in the World Cup qualifier shouldn't guarantee you a place on the plane to Mexico.
But no, why? But you were there when they cooked the food. You were there. You helped. You find the fire.
Do you know how many people have bought cylinder, gas cooker?
Charlie, this is why you couldn't get the food. You can't tell us that even Kosoto should go. Someone who let us know.
Baba Rahman needs to be there.
He's not going anywhere.
See, I don't care if it's Baba Rahman or not, but we can't go to the World Cup with only Gideon Mensah as our left back. No, it's suicidal.
At this time,
why is it suicidal?
No, because
about Baba so it's
not even good for his mental health because if he comes to that World Cup and he doesn't play well, he's dead.
First of all, we shouldn't be hard on the player. He hasn't said anywhere.
Who's that?
I'm making a point. Okay. He hasn't said anywhere. Say he wants to return.
No, we only assuming.
You understand? But I'm saying that I am not even calling for Baba Rahman. But whichever player is called to debutize or compete for that left back position, I'm all for it. Get his registration process.
And we will need a clinical finisher too.
Of course.
And who are you going for? These are the finishers you have. Who is the clinical?
Brandon Thomas.
Which Edinketia? Charlie, why you to be serious?
Or maybe some striker will pop up from the Ghana Premier League.
Go and buy Haaland. Go and buy your first
Go and buy
Edinketia.
Where Edinketia? Which Edinketia? Is he more clinical than Semenyo? Oh, Charlie.
But Semenyo is not an out-and-out striker.
No, but he's still not better. Even Semenyo.
We are not comparing. We are not comparing. We are looking at position. What Nanedu said was we need to have a clinical finisher.
And how clinical is Edinketia? He's on the bench for Crystal. How clinical is he?
But do you have a striker in your team?
I don't know use the striker. Why is he striker? He's a striker. Charlie,
but are you going to the World Cup with only Jordan Ayew? No, I'm saying, are you going to the World Cup with only Jordan Ayew?
And Inaki Williams.
Which player? Inaki Williams.
Yeah. All right, so it's still the Black Stars of Ghana 2, Central African Republic 0. The Black Stars of Ghana on the verge of qualification. We are still keeping an eye on that game between Comoros and Madagascar, where Comoros are 1-0 down to Madagascar. And if that should be confirmed, or if there should be any changes from that game, then it means that the Black Stars automatically after 90 minutes will seal qualification. I want for go America. Yes, IP man. No crap. Kofi Frempo on that they say na commentary arguments. Oh, come on, Kofi. It's just part of it. Come on. It's just part of it. But it's now for time for Ghana. See, that's the run he lost to make. Oh, that's the run he lost to make. Oh, this should be the oh. Charlie. Oh. No, but who is what's wrong with Fatah Isaku?
This should be Jordan Ayew's goal.
But did you see that from Fatah Isaku? He should be making the run inside. He's rather standing there asking
for a good pass to Kudus.
Obebum. Yakubu, Jesus. That's about true.
This is clearly a watch party because knowing you in commentary position, you don't run your commentary like that. But Radu Yakubu, Jesus, party, Charlie.
You see, Charlie, but all of us here, we should be 3-4 up. Honestly,
yeah, we've been very poor. We've been very poor.
We've been wasteful. We've been very wasteful. We've been very wasteful. But that's still it. The Ghana leading. But there's injury concerns now.
That was a very bad tackle on Salisu. This should be a bookable offense.
That was late challenge. And there's a point where
there should be
I was in Bechem on Friday for GPL game, and all of a sudden there was one area duel, and it was contested by Benjamin Asari and the Bechem striker, and all of a sudden he was down. I was like, so now who is going to get worried? Is it Didi Dramani or is it Otuadu? Because you could see Benjamin Asari on the turf, and he was like, Charlie.
I was very worried.
You were worried?
Yes.
I believe every Ghanaian was. Because
see,
really
I was saying something, and I'm saying that we will set an agenda. Mm-hmm. There should be at least five local-based players qualifying or going with the stars to the World
What's
Cup.
Your reason?
My reason is FIFA says there is money for clubs that will have their players at the World Cup, which is more money than what Hearts of Oak, Kotoko, Alaji Grunsa.
They've been giving $100,000 not long ago.
Honorable, the Minister of Education.
Kofi Adams.
No, the Minister for Education.
Haruna Idrisu.
Yes.
Oh, Charlie, Jordan.
The money that he got for Fatah Isaku. See, it is important. How many players goes to the World Cup? 26.
Maybe, definitely there could be 26.
26. I'm sure about 18, 19 of them will play at the tournament.
Okay.
So if Asofo got over $220,000
for each day.
No, the entire tournament.
I mean, it was calculated on a daily basis.
Yes, but in total, that's what
$220,000
for Barnier when they went to the World Cup.
Barnier, yeah.
This time around, I'm sure a player can get close to $500,000. You understand? So imagine that we have 5 Ghana Premier League players at the World Cup, and each player is bringing in $500,000. Nanedu, that is $2.5 million.
That's quite some money.
You understand? So it should be an agenda by the Premier League clubs that you know what, and the players that will be selected should be based on merit. Do you understand my argument? The players that will be going should be based on merit. 5 from Mukwa. Munyasa 2.5 million now. More the bar na chama clubs.
Why? No. Then you can still select 5 players from the same team.
No, that's what I'm saying. That so it won't be as if said
but
every club should benefit. Whether a player is there,
it still wouldn't make sense.
No, the reason why I'm saying that is because see, how many World Cup? We went to Germany. We went to South Africa. We went to Brazil. We went to Qatar. 4 World Cup. Nanedu. Sika all the money we got from the World Cup, has there been a legacy project to say when Ghana went to the World Cup, you took cap the whole Premier League clubs in Ghana, and every Ghanaian got a cap from our participation at the World Cup. We have made a lot of money from the participation of the, but there's nothing to show for.
Pick up my RFS.
Pick up my They told it was the FIFA money.
From the, it was
FIFA
project.
Most of the time,
it was a different FIFA project.
Yes, most of the time, when the Black Stars FIFA money comes, it goes through the national coffers.
Yeah.
So at least we can pump some of the money back into our clubs or back into our football.
It's a dangerous ball, and the Black Stars nearly conceding, the first goal. Oh, wow. But that's some good work by Gideon Mensah. Danger still lurking, and
Don't worry, we are okay.
Can you watch Black Stars game without losing blood?
No. I have seen myself and limited my expectation when it comes to the Black Stars. For about the past 4 years, that is what I've made myself.
So I think the last 30 minutes we would give our viewers on YouTube a bit of commentary for them to also enjoy it. We've had our discussions and I'm still here with Nanedu and then also Felix Roman.
From the 70th minute.
Yeah, from the 70th minute. We'll just give them some commentary from this game because we've been live throughout. Some of you are asking for commentary. I can see some of you at work.
Then you have to do it for them.
Yeah. All right, so another chance. This time it's Gideon Mensah, who finds that's more like a wrestling. And what's happening? Jordan could be sent off if we do not take it. Jordan needs to be very, very careful after what he did over there. There's a fracas between the Central African Republic players as well as the Black Stars. And I don't know if he's making the most out of it, but no.
The player is making the most.
Did you see something?
He did nothing. Jordan did nothing wrong.
So
Jordan did. He says some of these players or non players, when they are playing with the Stars, they want to be in the news. You understand? They want to be. There's nothing wrong with it.
Personally, I think the coach should make some changes.
Yeah, this particular point.
These three players should be out for other players to come in.
Mm-hmm.
Fatal Isaku, Jordan Ayew, Alexander Jiku.
No, I think that,
for Jiku, it's because press here, it affects the stability of the team.
No,
so Jordan Ayew has been booked. He has been booked, but
let's him for the game against Comoros in Ghana.
Oh, but that was a nasty tackle by the defender. So why is Jordan booked for this?
Jordan did nothing wrong.
No, but that was nasty from the defender. Unfortunately, we don't have VAR in this game, so perhaps maybe it would have. But yellow cards as well wouldn't be overturned by VAR, so that's the point. But Jordan, he's speaking to Coach Otuadu saying the guy held his head, and all that. But that's it. So Central African Republic are still down to the Black Stars of Ghana, and just look at that. That was some good skill, and that was that long ball hit from.
Gideon Mensah is playing well today.
Yeah, he is.
He watched the podcast.
Okay, let me do some messages. Anytime I decide to do messages, I don't know what happens. So let's do some of your messages. You can still keep them coming, and let's see what's happening. Let's see. We are doing some of the messages here. Okay. Okay, so Patricia says Ghana. Sandra Asafo J says fantastic Black Stars. Wow, that was a wonderful performance of Black Stars. That one was coming from Thomas Elom. Veronica Mokli says no, we can't show you the match, unfortunately. Sandra Asafo J says Ghana to win 4-0 and qualify for win the rest. Amen to that as well. Please, guys, let's focus on the match. They're talking. Oh, come on. Yeah, Jim Amadou. Okay, so it's a corner kick to the Black Stars of Ghana. Mo Kudus and his charges still ensuring that, we would manage to scale through this hurdle. At least with a win, then we can. And, update from other grounds. Comoros still losing to Madagascar by a lone goal. So the third goal! And the Black Stars of Ghana! And it's goal number 3, and yet another one from a corner kick. And that is the quality of the Black Stars. That is just sumptuous again. And guess who? After squandering quality chances the whole of today, Jiku finally gets his name on the sheet again, on the score sheet. And that is, at this point, I don't know what to say, but Otuado feels relieved. Like, hey,
Nanka, and yes, I believe Banka. All but AFCON and now all struggle to score a goal.
And today look at the goals.
There were a few years ago. No matter Kaliko Park.
You see, when we were getting the corner kicks, I told you that we need to be showing consistency.
Yeah. Very, very clinical.
And this is the 9th corner we've had in the game, and we've scored
twice,
which is quite. And I said something that I want to see a 3rd goal by the 70th minute.
Yeah, I think we have that too.
So at this particular point, the changes can come.
No, the changes. So
I don't. We all agree that there is no way we can lose this game now.
Okay, there's no way we are losing.
No.
So I think.
So we should protect somebody like Jiku.
Jiku, yeah.
Fatah
Isaku should come out.
Jordan.
Mohamed Kudus should come
out.
Jordan should come out.
Kudus. And probably Partey.
So I want to see Prince Owusu come in. I want to see Joseph Pentel come in. I want to see Brandon Thomas Asante replacing Jordan Ayew. So these are the 3 changes.
I want to see Brandon Thomas Asante replacing Jordan.
Yes.
Okay.
Joseph Pentel
replacing
Fatah Isaku. Elisha Owusu replacing Thomas Partey in the midfield.
Okay.
Pepra, the OJC central defender, replacing Jiku.
Okay. The reason why I would want Partey to stay in the game is the fact that he hasn't played a lot of club football this season. So these games are also very good for him. And if you bring in,
Okay, so let's see. Are the Black Stars going to score again? Okay. So that's another goal for the Black Stars of Ghana. And it's 4. And at this point, it's like Charlie,
is that Jordan?
We are headed to the World Cup now.
Charlie,
now it's official.
My predictions were spot
on.
No,
spot on.
4 goals.
But that's a solid cross.
Oh, so
that's Jordan's 7th goal.
Yes,
of the campaign. 7 goals and 7 assists for Jordan.
Yeah, quite impressive.
Wow. 7 goals, 6 assists.
Yeah. 7 goal of the qualifier.
Come on. Elisha Owusu. But I think that this victory will even be sweeter if Comoros should get back into the game against Madagascar, honestly.
No, but that is a party time.
Okay, that's a party time actually. Yeah. I think I'll side with Nanidu.
That is a party
time. So the Black Stars are 4 up now. Jordan Ayew with a 4th goal for the Black Stars, and it's just turning into a binge of goals here. Are the Star, Dionne, the Meknes, and Jordan Ayew, thumbs up. So this is his 7th goal. He also assisted that goal for Jiku.
Yes.
So after coming into this game on 5 goals or 6 goals and 5 assists, he has a goal and an assist to his name. He's been by far the best player in the qualifier so far.
In Africa.
In Africa, by far the best player.
One of the
best.
Wise. And currently one of the best in the world.
Currently one of the best in the world. Okay, I can't agree.
Oh, no, it's a World Cup qualifier. Don't limit it to just
Africa. I think overall.
Yeah.
Exactly. So Ghana 4. Central African Republic 0. And we can close shop now. Bravo! Achoto says we can close shop now. So
you see,
history facts and mythos. I don't know your name though. Why he says Comoros is dead? I don't know what we'll do to Comoros.
They should come because we have some unfinished business
with them. All the things they've done to us.
That's in the past.
Okay, so 72 minutes played. The Black Stars of Ghana 4 up against Central African Republic.
So for those who are joining us, we had our first goal in the 20th minute.
Yeah, I think close to the 20th minute.
Yeah, Kudus.
Close to,
Kudus gets the first goal.
We went for halftime. We came back.
Salisu.
9 minutes later,
Salisu
scored the first goal.
Yeah.
We've also seen goals from Salisu. We've seen Jiku. And then finally, Jordan Ayew, the captain.
Yeah.
But look at
Zibu.
Thomas
Partey as well.
Charlie, you guys, I don't think you're really looking at Zibu. Like, his reading of the game is something else. Like, come on. The way he reads the game. And you see, one of the things I like about him is the fact that he's physical. But then it's now Ghana with the ball now. And Fatah Isaku tries to hit one. Very long ball. That one is blocked, intercepted. And Ghana will still try to regain possession. Ball lost. And it's looked so easy. The most goals we scored in a single game in the qualifiers was when we beat Chad by 5-0. Yeah. But it looks like the Ghanaians can still push, and not take their foot off the gas. We could be getting more goals here. Yeah. So let's see if what's happening. as well. So it's getting even more interesting here. Comoros are still losing to Madagascar at home. Comoros are still losing to Madagascar at home.
Please, they're not playing at home. Let's be very...
No, it's at home. Technically, they are home.
Okay, so but they are playing in Ivory Coast.
No, but they are home. It's their home.
They are playing in Ivory Coast.
It doesn't matter where they choose to play. It's still home. Once they adopted that place as their home ground, it is. So Mo Kudus will get involved. We've not seen the best. The major highlight for Mo Kudus so far was that assist from the corner. Aside that, nothing else from Mo Kudus in this game. So it's Abdul Fattah Issahaku who finds Kwesi Zibo. Kwesi Zibo would move, find Abdul Fattah Issahaku again back to Mo Kudus. Good shielding of the ball by Mo Kudus. Does well. And at this point, that's just what you expect from the Black Stars of Ghana. To just, hang on to possession and not lose it because they are 4 up. But that's another chance wasted. The cross into the box again from the left-hand side from Salis. The header away out. Ball returns to Caleb Cheap. Moves to the right-hand side to find. That was a good cross into the box. No, but I think at this point, Otuado should be
making changes.
You understand?
Honestly.
At this point, there's no reason why you should be keeping out.
I'm sure when the ball goes out of a play.
Okay, so Mo Kudus was actually offside.
Yeah.
Okay, so we are ready now for a triple substitution. And guess who? Do you think?
I want to see Brandon Thomas Asante in for Jordan.
Okay. So Samuel is going out. Issahaku, and I think we mentioned it right. You guys are the spot on.
Yes.
Pate is also going out.
Yes.
So Joseph Paintil comes on.
Yeah.
Not just Team Elisha Owusu and then Kamaldeen Sulemana.
Okay.
So it looks like
Prince
Owusu would have to wait a while to get his make his bow. Yeah. Prince Owusu is not going to play. I do think Prince Owusu is not going to play.
But these are games. This is a kind of game at this particular point you need to at least give him a feel of it.
Okay, I don't know, but do you also think that Prince Owusu should get a nod, at least make his bow to the
Yama player?
Yes.
Especially
when today is even his birthday.
Keep the balls and
you understand?
The balls. Okay.
Yeah, today is his birthday. So what a feeling. I got my first
debut on my birthday.
So,
perhaps it would make sense, but it also depends on what the coach.
It doesn't depend on anything. We are leading 4-0 with about 40 minutes to end the game. What dependence again? Depending on what again?
I think it depends on what the coach.
Take Kudus out and bring Prince in. What again?
Okay, so if they can keep this fantastic performance, then I can boldly say that we are safe in America. But would we have to try and criticize?
We are already at the World Cup.
Coach Otuado today, anything you
no,
think?
As for Otuado there, I'm just telling you that, see, he has qualified.
My offense is, please, Coach Otuado should still go. Confidence in him is gone. Hey.
Oh yeah, I totally agree.
Which confidence?
Well,
Charlie was.
See, the World Cup is different level.
But
the World Cup is different level.
No. Charlie, I prepare the food. Let me eat.
Please. The World Cup is different level.
It's no level. He's been there before. At least he's experienced. He's experienced. Okay, so that's Yurenchi trying to do it all alone. He has about 2.
That should be a foul.
That's a foul. That's a
good
foul.
call by the linesman.
This is your message.
You know one thing? I want to see how Renchi will fare when he's playing midfield.
Okay.
He's done quite well at the right back position, but I want to see what he brings when he's playing midfield. But it looks like you see, sometimes when you are going to a tournament, you also want to look at players that can give you different skill sets. Yeah. It means that that is the thing. I've come to really like him, but I think that
But you shouldn't be worried because even if he's playing in a makeshift position, he's giving you this kind of performance. Imagine what he could give you when he's playing his best.
Especially when we live in an era where we have right backs and left back inverting into midfield. So he's somebody who can.
All right, so free kick to the Black Stars of Ghana, and this will be affected by Mo Kudus. Let's see, we have about 6 Ghanaian players in the box trying to attack that, and the cross into the box but cleared, and Jiku was nearly about to pounce on that. Unfortunately, he doesn't get it, and the ball. Oh, but another bad news to Ghana. Madagascar just doubled their lead against Congo.
But why is it a bad news?
It's going down to the very last day. It's going down to the very last day. But Madagascar will be going to Mali. That's the interesting thing.
Mali with him.
So you can imagine the kind of game we'll have. Madagascar against Mali, and they will have to win.
Sunday, Accra Sports Stadium. Sunday, Accra Sports Stadium.
That we've not qualified totally. Exactly. So, Comoros, but Madagascar are doing a good job, honestly. This is the same team we beat 3-0. So, corner affected and headed out by Central African Republic. We've played 79 minutes.
Can you guess the number of corners you've had in the game?
I think but we should hit 15 by now.
10.
Wow.
That's huge.
That's
we scored from 2.
That's quite a lot.
So if you are scoring, a goal in at averaging 2 goals in 10 corner kicks, that is quite impressive.
That's quite a lot. Yeah.
That's quite impressive.
I think today we've also, attacked the corner balls very well. So it's Ghana on the ascendancy. Jordan Ayew on the left-hand side has 2 players around him. Lovely skill by Jordan to release. Kamaldeen Suleimana will get at the end of that one. Ball, into space. Giuseppe Petro Kamaldeen. Chale, but it's interesting. So let's. I'm sure we'll update the table very soon. We'll look at where these 2 teams are. Ghana and Madagascar heading into the very last day. So that's how it looks like. This is how it looks like in Group I. In Group I, this is how it looks like, ladies and gentlemen. So Ghana have got plus 15. Madagascar have got plus 9. Gentlemen, so plus 9 and plus 15. And so Ghana will have to lose by 3. Madagascar will have to win by 3 on the final day.
I don't know why you are here making all this permutation.
Well, you need to, because mathematically it could happen.
What is mathematics? It is done and dusted. We are the World Cup.
Now we are the World Cup.
Now we have to look for
Ghana
a coach.
Will have to lose by
3. Madagascar will have to win by 3.
Now what we have to go and look for a coach that will lead us to the World Cup.
Oh.
What is so?
I think that's an unfair comment to coach.
What is unfair comment?
You're qualifying.
No, it's an unfair.
What is an unfair?
No, you don't give it. You've not even given him credit for all that he's done.
So you disagree with him?
No, he's not even. No, he's yet to lose a game.
You disagree with him?
Of course, but he's only so far. This is how many games? It's 7 games at the World Cup qualifiers for the 2026 World Cup. He's won 6. He's drawn 1, and we still think we need to let him go. That we have been unfair, seriously.
Please, the World Cup is a different stage.
It's not. We don't care about.
This is a coach.
I'm coming. Hasn't he won a World Cup game before? I'm coming. Hasn't he never won a World Cup game before? It's a simple question.
What was the performance at the World Cup? See.
Charlie, so we are still here.
He's been to the World Cup.
Do you think Coach Otuado should be sacked? Is a question I need. I need to speak.
Thank you. I'm sure those watching
Ghana now with a chance. Jordan Ayew should get another assist.
Offside.
Flag goes up. That was a good call by the assistant.
I want to see the comment section. That's the question again.
So the question is, I know.
Should we go to the World Cup with Otuado?
2,000 people watching currently.
Yes.
I know most of them are interested in this conversation about if Coach Otuado, should be sacked before the World Cup. I just think it's unfair, honestly.
It is not about sacked. So just ask the question.
What's it?
Should we go to the World Cup with Otuado? Simple question.
Okay, that's a question. Should we go to the World Cup with Coach Otuado?
It can be.
So it looks like Prince Owusu would be given his yes, he is. So Prince Owusu will be coming on. The birthday boy would also make his bow. Someone says Salome Akuk Baby says free gate on Sunday. Yeah.
Exactly. This is what I want to see.
So Prince Owusu, Jerome Opoku would come on for Salisu and then also Mo.
Sometimes in life, you don't know what will come your way.
Yeah, of course.
If you look at Prince Owusu, 3 years ago, he was playing in the middle games for Santiman. And then scout from Koforidua Sushen scouted him. He played in the 2nd division and then got signed for Midiama. Today is his birthday and he's playing his first game.
Debut. Exactly.
I'm sure if somebody had told this,
that, I don't think he would have believed that
at all. But
okay, so
that is it.
Let's. I have one message here with regards to the conversation we are having. I don't think Coach Otuado should be sacked. This coming from Mubarak Osman. So Osman thinks he shouldn't be sacked. Jap says no. The coach should stay. Congratulations, coach. Big yes. Okay. So everyone should has the attack. So Otuado should not take us to the World Cup. Nana Kwesiedu.
Nana
Otuado must carry the team to the World Cup. So that's more messages coming. We'll be reading that. Felix says he thinks the coach should go. I do not honestly agree with him one bit.
Nanedu, you are not saying anything.
I do not agree with him.
Should we go to the World Cup with Otuado?
I do not agree.
Nanedu, I want to hear from you.
I do not agree.
As for you, I know you are.
No, if you have a coach qualifying you to the World Cup, I don't think you have any, especially when he's not lost a game. Oh, come on.
especially when he's been there before and we saw the performance. Nanedu, should we go to the World Cup?
Were we objective? Were we that bad at the 2022 World Cup?
Bad.
3-2 defeat to Portugal. 3-2 win against South Korea, and we lost to Uruguay by 2-0. In the game, we had a penalty and we didn't score. But how can you tell me this is bad? Let's be honest with ourselves. See, let's be objective. Okay, more messages. Well, that for helping us qualify, but we can't forget not qualify for AFCON. And some of them this actually this guy. But you don't qualify World Cup, you go AFCON, you go World Cup.
I said December when you go fill the AFCON. You say, hey,
oh, you don't be anything. You go everywhere we trip.
So say yeah.
So you choose Morocco over USA.
I am not saying we should have qualified for both tournaments.
But we didn't. But we are qualifying here
because we don't have a good coach.
Oh, come on. But the same bad coach is qualifying to the World Cup for the second straight time. This is a very disgraceful comment by your colleague. The ungrateful attitude of some Ghanaians. Really a sad. Imabella, thank you.
Hey, if you type this message.
I don't type it here.
It's not your girlfriend.
Okay, some people says yes. Richmond Hotman says yes. Which one is the yes? The coach must lead us to the World Cup. Ben Akan is saying. So these are the messages we are getting. We shall score for them to cry. Wow. So Nana Kwesi Edudia, he's affirmed it. He says he doesn't want the coach to go. We need Coach Otuado still. That's the message we are getting. We need Coach Otuado still. So that's it. Let's go to with Coach Otuado. He's done so well. This is coming from Benjamin Ofori. Isaac Afifache watching from Paris. Yes, we should go to the World Cup with Coach Otuado. Mary Ekia Eidu says the way I make happy, eh? Very. You're Kisoloku. And also Sunday. Okay, Sunday Brass Stadium. Otuado must carry us to the World Cup. So it's still game on. 86 minutes played at the Stade d'Honneur de Meknes, where the Black Stars are on the verge of making history. But then that will be delayed until Sunday evening to see if the Black Stars actually qualify to the World Cup, because Madagascar are currently leading Comoros by 2 goals. This is an offside. Jordan, he has an eye for a good pass. Come on. It looks like we do not really notice that quality about him, but he has an eye for a good pass each and every time he gets the ball. You know he could find, that pass. So the coach must lead us to the World Cup. Okay, I can't have read that. Precious Prepra says yes. This TV says I think the coach should continue doing a good job. Oh, August Prepra says yes. Charlie, Felix Romac, I think that comment is not going to hold. Okay, so let's continue. The ball back to midfield for Jiku. Oh, that's lovely by Elisha Oswald. It looks like Ghana on the verge of scoring 5 for goal.
What a run!
So now Ghana will have to lose by 4, but Madagascar will have to win by 4 against Mali.
but this goal was created by Elisha Usu.
I think he did well. That 10,
but the pass through from
that 10 alone.
No, but the 10 and even the pass, the sharp pass from him.
Charlie, but this performance we still don't want to do. Charlie, Ghanaians are wicked. Ghanaians are wicked. With all this performance, you still don't want to do. If you are in Ghana and with this performance, you say you don't want to do. You are wicked. You are more wicked than Agokoli and Idi Amin. You are wicked. Huh? Rich 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, to about this team with my PE teacher can go to the World Cup. You will not be playing what Chad in the World Cup. It is what it is. Ghana all the way to the World Cup. We need to drop Coach Otuado still. Coach Wake says training. Colin says the coach should be maintained. Masa Wabong. Okay, Amanda Safari says we need to go back to the drawing board and accurately reanalyze our strategies. If he is able to adapt to a new style, then yes. If not, I would recommend a new coach, but he should still assist. Wow, that's quite profound by you. Benjamin Beglo says, why should you change a winning coach? What else do you want? Oh, Benjamin, we are speaking the same language. Otuado should be given 2 years. Masa, Otuado Abong. Hey, Charlie, you do it here. Okay, so Madagascar Comoros is 2-1. Nanaps, thanks very much. So Comoros just pulled one back, and it's getting more interesting. Ghana 5, Central Africa. Yeah, see, let's hear from you. Let us hear from you. I'm still here with Nadedu in the studio.
And press the bell.
And subscribe. It's been a lovely party. I've enjoyed. So, hey, Okay, so the ball has been cleared and Ghana doesn't concede. But Benjamin Asari, like Charlie, this guy get oral.
What does he
The
do?
ball doesn't come. It looks like he repels the ball. Hey, sometimes you hope that they'll shoot, right? You see what he can do.
Do you know the forces that are protecting him?
There are forces. Now I believe there are forces.
Yeah.
Okay, so Dobin Emmanuel says he's a great coach. Rich love Bafo Ose Ghana. Francisco Itera says it is 5-0. Yeah, it's 5-0. Nana Kwesi, like the UDS coach, crowd will do a good job. Charlie also said, yeah, Nana Kwesi, well done, Black Star. Ghana will score 6. So 5-0, and I'm just loving your company. Each and every one of these messages, I'm just enjoying, honestly. I'm enjoying the company of all you guys. Your messages, those that I agree with, those that I do not. It's great. But Ghana can get a 6th goal here. Abubakar Fuseni says, fellow Ghanaians, let's be grateful to our own Abubakar Fuseni from Tantala. But what you do give we? Charlie, Abubakar Fuseni, Charlie, be careful. Jonathan Mensah, well done, Black Star. He couldn't qualify us to the. But now let me take your 90 minutes almost play. You think we should go to the World Cup without Coach Utwal? Be honest.
Please, we won't wait for Monday. Say it now.
No, but let him say.
Say it now.
To be very frank with us.
I want us to finish the World Cup.
No, we don't have to finish. Say it.
We've qualified. 5-0. We've
No,
qualified.
let's wait.
Please,
wait for us. What do you want to see?
You're qualifying.
What do you want to see? What do you want to see?
On Sunday.
No, what do you want to see?
After Sunday.
And I'm asking, what do you want to see?
Monday, I'll make
What
my.
do you want to see? I want to know what you want to see. What do you want to see?
You know, I want us to finish the.
Oh no, we've qualified.
I want the Blasters to finish playing the
Nanedu,
World Cup.
see, don't be diplomatic. Say what's on your mind. See, we've asked the viewers that have joined us for the party. They are sharing their opinion. So it is unfair if you sit on this table and you're not sharing yours.
Salome, I'll have to hit you up. Well done, our discussion team. We meet again on Sunday. Have a blissful night. Much love. Oh, Salu. Akumano.
Masa. See, so if I'm telling you that the messages that were coming from Salo was being tied.
Why change your winning team? Come here. Shan says, Ahinda says Ghana should do better before. Kweku Ahinka says, I am just joining. Who were goal scorers? Sally, help us. Who were the goal scorers?
So
Mohamed Salisu
first.
Did Salisu score first?
Yeah, Salisu
scored from the corner.
Thomas Partey scored the second goal.
Alexander
Jiku scored the third.
Jordan Ayew. So I'm here. Amanda Safajima, we are always too quick to eliminate a plan where we lose. We should be able to see where we went wrong, correct it, and then proceed. I believe Ghana has the skill set to improve. Charlie, hey, Obapa no nimbo sano. Hey, Amanda,
the boyfriend
hey, Amanda, Charlie, hey, you, the things I can do for you, you have no idea about. If we go to the World Cup, we'll go and disgrace us. If
it's true, thumbs up.
Elizabeth, we say go. Elizabeth, you are late to the party.
Charlie, see Prince. See
Charlie.
pass. Local bell.
Charlie.
Say Kudus.
People make you can hype this thing.
Yeah, we will hype.
Make you can hype this.
We will hype. Now we have 2. See, I said we are going to the World Cup with 5 local based players.
100%. Okay, so let's see what is happening. Hey, Ghana. Hey, Zibo. Hey, Charlie, the World Cup could be. With the talent Ghana have now, with a very tactical experience, I can see Ghana going far in the World Cup. But no,
not true. You see, please come back. Come back.
Let us know who you want. Who? Hey, give us suggested.
No, don't mention name.
No, you should mention a name. I want to, because the way he's being critical of Otuado. Or he should make reach 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm waiting for you.
There are a lot of better coaches than Otuado.
Mention one.
There are a lot of better.
Mention one.
I don't see.
Hey. Kwesi Appiah.
One.
The coach used to be tactical. But what tactical? Bashir Charlie.
Jose, I said I want to hear Nanedu's opinion.
Watching you, guys from London, you are making me miss my people. Oh, Charlie, we said we didn't miss you pass. Quick, guys, the current form of the players in their various clubs is very encouraging. We should go all the way to the World Cup finals and bring the cup. We should plan it very well. Hey, Charlie.
Lower your expectation.
Otuado will send us to the quarterfinal. Anita Akaraza says, live match. Yes, live match. Is there any Indian? No, there's no Indian. Massa, World Cup is different. We don't need Coach Otuado. I'm watching from UK. Coach Akins. Per coach, man, if you're in London, let us know. In the UK, give us one coach.
Amorim.
Charlie, you know what Ruben Amorim? Coach Akins. Okay, so
it's over. Yeah.
it's all full time at the Stade d'Honneur de Meknes, where the Black Stars of Ghana just thumped Central African Republic. But like Charlie, credit to Koto Tuadu, honestly.
I think this is the best game, my friend.
So
I don't think so.
Why you have other games? You think?
I don't think it is the best game. The reason why I say this is because we should have won by a very huge scoreline.
Like 8.
Yes, I think that what really worked for us were the times we scored a goal. We scored early in the first half and we scored early in the second half. And it means that, like I was telling you, the improvement I wanted to see in the second half is our conversion rate. And we were better in our decision making in the second half than we did in the first half. But another positive I want to take from this game is how we dealt with set pieces. Quite encouraging. We saw Somagnon on the long throw that nearly resulted in the second goal. We scored 2 corner kicks from the 11 that we got in the game. And I think that the substitutions were also spot on. My only disappointment is the fact that I want to see more Antoine Semenyo. I still don't understand why he's not getting to give us at least 50-60% of what he's doing at club level. But quite impressive. Gideon Mensah, I think, was better than he's been in previous games for us. For Caleb Renchi, excellent. I didn't miss, or I haven't been missing Alidou Seydou for some time now. Zibo is the future, and like you said, he's the only player I've seen unlock Thomas Partey. I would then again say this, our best player in this Black Star team is Thomas Partey. What I saw in Thomas Partey is kind of the experience, his calmness, his decision-making, solid. If you look at how he contributed in that midfield, because there is a certain Zibo who do the dirty work. Zibo, was very pragmatic. Where he has to shield the defense, he did that. Where he has to go forward, he did. And I think that Jordan also was a typical Jordan, a very matured game. For Fatawu Issahaku, joining the team for the first time in 2 years after an ACL was quite an impressive performance. Kudos to the team. Kudos to Otuado. Now we want to have a proper party come Sunday where we beat Comoros. I would want to see a 5-star performance like we saw today against Comoros. For all the wrong they've done to us, from qualifiers to the World Cup, from the AFCON in Cameroon, we should deal with them.
Let me take your final words before we check out. It's been great. It's been amazing. It's just been so entertaining here. Let me take your quick thoughts.
Super performance from the Black Stars. I told you earlier on, before they were even coming on the pitch, you can see it from the body language of the players that these guys are eager to pick the 3 points. Omompe situation be I say a baka answer. You be who say to my qualifier and I say into men qualify. They want to do about 80% of the job there. It's a Sunday game, then I can party time for every Ghanaian. And that is what the response I hear from the players. I like the competition at Eba team. I've already said, when I look at the Black Stars team now, the most important players for the Black Stars as it stands now for me are 3 players. Benjamin Asare, Alexander Jiku, Thomas Partey. They are the most important players for the Black Stars. Those are the players that who say, it affects our play. Game they ball against Chad. The only difference from that defense was Jiku was not around for that game.
Okay.
And the place of the gap was huge. Thomas Partey say the Elisha Owusu Abdul Salas money players nobody didn't know.
Okay. So that's the table now. Let's confirm everything now. So as it stands, Madagascar is still 2-1 up against Comoros. But then that's it. Ghana currently on top of that table. And interestingly, Ghana are now a point away from qualification. All we need is a draw now against Comoros to seal qualification to the World Cup. Madagascar have got 19 points. Comoros on 15. Mali 13. So did Mali won? Yeah, Mali drew. Yeah. Oh, so Mali couldn't win their game. Wait, Mali couldn't win their game against Chad. I need to confirm the results.
We catch Chad. Chad.
They could have,
they could have done something. I'm not sure they could have won, qualified, but I'm sure
they would have taken points
really,
from a lot of their teams.
Yeah, exactly. I just believe they would have really. Oh, so Mali beat Chad 2-0. Okay. So Mali actually beat Chad 2-0. So Mali have got 3 points to their name so far. So the only game remaining now is that game. But then I think it could. It's done and dusted because they are leading. Central African Republic, Comoros are also losing to Madagascar by 2-1. So that's currently what we have now. So that's the table there for you. And it's been an amazing ride, a jolly one. In fact, I've really enjoyed the company of you guys out there. You know, the likes of, I don't know, the messages kept on coming. Amanda, there was a pretty, like, hey, Charlie Girl City, I Daniel, Essentia, sure,
but there were we had about how many people? Over 3 point something.
No, we've had close to 6,000, 7,000 people watching.
But the comments are a lot. Yeah. There were a lot of guys on the comment section.
Yeah. But
I don't know why you are.
I'm looking at the best.
I don't know. And so you are saying that all the best comments came from guys.
That's what I saw.
You know what? All I want to say is, if you go to the Max TV handle on YouTube, there's a podcast comment.
One post.
We have a lot of our sections on the podcast there.
Of course.
They should go up there and watch as well.
Yeah.
But it's been an interesting, watch party with them, and I think that so far it's been good. 5 goals.
I think it's a Sunday in your stadium.
It depends on.
It depends on what we have.
It depends on director.
We could just be there and do it. We could be there. We'll do it.
Trevor Stadium.
Okay, so Nadedu, thanks for your time. Felix Romak, thanks. It's been wonderful.
Otto
guys. Otto is not going anywhere. Charlie, Otto. Uncle be beer.
Honorable.
We are taking Otto to the World Cup. All the way. Otto, but how many teams have scored 5 in 2 games in this World Cup qualifiers? 5 against Chad, 5 against Central Africa.
See.
3 against. Coach Otuadu.
See, look at the teams you are beating.
Killer, Coach Otuadu. Killer.
Esharov!
So thanks so much for having you. As Josiah, I did this with Nadedu, and then also
press the bell.
Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Yeah. And hopefully on Monday there will be another episode. It's always a bomb when we drop it. Each episode has so much, and you should always subscribe to the channel so that once or as and when we drop the episodes, you would also be alerted. Then you can watch proper content, proper sports content. We are out. Bye.